Watch me on Kick, dude. What are you doing? Hello. What's going on, boys? What's everybody doing? I left it. I noticed. I thought about it right before you said something. I was like, I wonder if I'm still in that Discord. So it's exclamation mark YT or exclamation mark new YT, and that's the new channel. Muted Discord, boy, damn, that was loud. No, new YT. Hang on a minute. Let me do it. Exclamation mark new YT. Oh, everybody, make sure you go subscribe to that, please, for the love of God. The reason that being is because this, as far as YouTube goes, yeah, Winners was my first sub on there. Shout out to Winners. As far as YouTube goes, I think the issue is here with the main channel is a lot of the content that's on there you've already seen because you was all a part of it. You know what I mean? But the content that'll be on the TMH After Dark will be strictly recorded and placed on YouTube. And it'll be stuff that nobody's ever seen. You know what I mean? So I would recommend going to go do that, especially with my wife getting ready to have our son here pretty soon. I may, when she has him, I may miss a few live streams because I got to be there to be able to help her. And if these videos are coming out, because videos will come out on this channel, videos come out on this channel 3 days a week. And with that being said, it'll still be some sort of content to be able to pump out while she's down and I'm like helping her and stuff. So, so if you guys would go subscribe to that YouTube channel for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Plus, it'll be something fresh and new that, like I said, you haven't seen before. And the content on there won't be me watching YouTube videos. That's not what it is. The content on there will be strictly me making the fucking videos. Like all the videos that are on there, I'll be the one making. There won't be nobody else's videos in it. So the subject will be me, or the subject will be made by me. Titles, thumbnails, everything. It won't be based off nothing else. Hospital vlogs. When we do go to the hospital, I plan on like IRL streaming. What chat was y'all in? What are you talking about? We wasn't in a chat, though, Sean. You talking about me and Winners? You talking about me and Winners, or you talking about me and Alan? Me and Winners was in a private chat. Me and Alan called my phone. We was on FaceTime. Dude, we tried to get you to get in there. You literally messaged the group and said, I'm pulling my pud right now, boys. He said, oh, yeah, so now you got to take it back, oh, Sean. Take it back, because we did try to include you. Take it back. I was tugging my sheet. Doxed! Who's doxed? What are you talking about? I didn't dox myself. Who's doxed? Outed Marcus in front of everyone. He knew what he was doing. I'd be brutally honest if I was like, hey, boys, I'm late to stream because, you know what I'm saying? It's tearing the gristle off that old chicken bone. It's just something that have to happen. Vidya. I'm gonna have to remove that robots command because we have to push everybody over towards the After Dark YouTube channel. Highly important. Oh, son. I said, I don't care, LMAO. I'll tell anyone here I yanked my hog. Yeah, we're all family around here. Been beating that old Pud Master 3000, oh shunt. Skinning back that thing, bro. Winter sent me a bunch of videos, by the way. Just letting everybody know. So we're finna get up in one of these videos. He specifically sent me one that was very interesting to me. It's called Every Rare Space Event We'll Ever See Before We Die. Or we'll actually see before we die. And for some reason,
remember these dates.
That is incredibly interesting to me. I mean, there's no guarantee that you'll actually see them before you die, but, you know, you best watch the CIA one. How long is the CIA one? That is the real question, O'Shawn. I thought we was watching Antarctica. Oh. I forgot about that. I forgot that we was supposed to study Antarctica. Dude, you're banned. I've literally watched every video there is about space on YouTube. What? How long is the CIA one?
An economy.
That motherfucker 30 minutes long, though, son. Too long to do Antarctica. I'm trying to... Man said, I just ran a stop sign because I was typing. Damn, O'Shane. This man said, no cop, no stop, O'Shane. Need to buy a boat. Damn. All these Antarctica videos goddamn longer than fuck. One of these bitches 2 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours. I ain't trying to go down the iceberg. I just want like a general runaround of like what it is. You know what I'm saying? God. It's a place that's cold. It's a place that's cold with fucking hidden alien bases is what it is, though, son. Video idea. What are they hiding in Antarctica? Yeah, for After Dark? Oh, yeah, dude. Matter of fact, I'm going to write it down. They say it's solid ice, but you can literally see rocks there. We'll write that down. Check Discord. I'm going, Ocean. Oh, dude, I remember this video. Well, maybe not this one specifically, but I remember.
Just let me know.
I remember. This is what I was talking about yesterday when I asked y'all if y'all had ever seen anything like that, or seen anything about that. Actually, I appreciate you, winners. W winners. All right, winners just sent us a good one. Oh, whoosh! Oh. What do you mean, L winners? I don't know what it was, though. Bradley, did you subscribe to that YouTube channel? Here. You can have this. There it is. That's the new one. I did. I appreciate you. I love you. All right. Here we go. The Battle of Los Angeles. Y'all ever heard about that? Lock in on that one.
Just let me know.
In the early hours of February the 25th, 1942, major cities along the Pacific coast of the United States were blacked out due to concerns of an incoming enemy attack. As powerful searchlights scoured the heavens, the roaring streets of Los Angeles fell silent. Suddenly, the silence was broken by the deafening sound of explosions. The army had opened fire, and the city was under attack.
This video's interesting, Pokey. It's about aliens.
The blackout persisted until dawn, and the troubled masses now demanded an explanation. But no one seemed to know exactly what had transpired. Nothing but shrapnel had fallen from the sky, and witness accounts were hopelessly at variance. As the war raged on across the Pacific, this frantic episode soon faded from public consciousness. Years later, the story resurfaced under the banner of conspiracy. The true nature of the affair had supposedly been covered up by the government, and the Battle of Los Angeles has since become a staple of UFO mythology.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but I don't want nothing to do with it.
Anti-aircraft guns went into action against unidentified aircraft in the Los Angeles area shortly after 3 a.m. Pacific War Time this morning.
On the morning of December the 7th, 1941, the Imperial Japanese Navy launched a surprise attack on the American naval base at Pearl Harbor. The devastating attack sent shockwaves throughout the country, and in response, the United States formally declared war on Japan the following day.
A state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
As the war progressed, Japanese submarines patrolled the Pacific coast and occasionally sunk a ship within sight of a major coastal city. Alerts and blackouts became routine as fear of a Japanese invasion quickly enveloped the entire western seaboard.
Yeah, they thought them boys were just going to walk into our country the same way that they did China. Try to suggest a really cool one, but Alan had to suggest some extra boring shit. What are y'all talking about, dude?
Less than 3 months after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japan attacked the US mainland. As the sun was setting on February the 23rd, 1942.
I mean, if this video's horribly boring, y'all, we'll click off of it. We'll find something else to watch. Type of 1 in the chat if you're horribly bored. Type of 2 in the chat if you want to watch it. Somebody let me know something. The CIA one is better. 3 for CIA. Yeah, type of 3 in the chat for CIA. And I said, no, my bad. I was thinking about the wrong one. 1. So you're horribly bored? Two. So you want to watch it. Winners spamming 3. Where'd Alan and Bradley and all them go? How come they ain't voting? Two. Type of 1 in the chat if you're horribly bored. Type of 2 in the chat if you want to keep watching this video about aliens. And type of 3 in the chat if you want to go watch the CIA video. Three. Oh, shit. Now we need Alan. Where's Alan? Alan isn't a human. I like CIA stuff. What is the title of the CIA? It is... Hang on a minute. Tell you exactly what it is. Does the CIA make people disappear? CIA spy reveals... Or CIA spy reveals. So they're interviewing a CIA spy, and they're trying to figure out whether or not, like, they're just asking him a bunch of off the wall questions. Like a 100% confirmed ex-CIA employee. Who was sent to prison for revealing secrets? I don't know his name. It doesn't say. Okay, we're going to pull it up.
Economy.
Alan just roughly flexed. All right. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Does the CIA make people disappear? CIA spy reveals.
Does the CIA listen through our phones and laptop cameras? Yes. I hate to say it. They can take over your smart
What? I never would have guessed.
television and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off.
Not if I unplug that motherfucker.
Hello, I'm John Kiriakou. I'm a former CIA counterterrorism officer and former senior investigator for the U.S. Senate Committee on Foreign Relations, and I'm here today to answer questions from the Honesty Box. The first one is, what did the CIA actually do? There are several answers to that question. What the CIA is supposed to do, what it is legally tasked with doing, is very simply to recruit spies, to steal secrets, and then to analyze those secrets to give the president and other senior policymakers the best information with which they can make policy.
This dude seems like a really, really good guy, and it's hard to believe that he's probably gotten a lot of people killed.
Now, in real life, it's not that simple. The CIA does whatever the president tells it to do. That could be to overthrow foreign governments. It could be to implement covert action programs, to influence the foreign media, to even kill people. It just depends on who the president is and what policy he wants to implement. What skills make a good agent?
First off, going back to the other question that he just answered, it's not necessarily true that they do everything that the president says, because he just told them to release the documents that they have about anything extraterrestrial, any photos, any documents, anything, and they're trying to actively block it. So no, they do not directly listen to the president and do what he tells them to do.
You might be surprised by the answer, actually. The CIA, when it recruits spies, when it recruits operations officers, doesn't necessarily look for the big buff guy who works out, every day or 6 days a week. They look for people who have sociopathic tendencies, not sociopaths. Sociopaths are impossible to control because they have no conscience. They blow right through a polygraph exam, but they won't take orders. People who have sociopathic tendencies do react to a polygraph. They do experience regret or remorse. They will respond to directives and orders. I'll give you an example. When I first was recruited by the CIA, I was asked in a group of new hires what we would do if we got a cable from CIA headquarters ordering us to collect information on the Indonesian economy. You recruit the Indonesian economic secretary, you make him your best friend, you spend money on him, your wives become friends, you vacation together, but you learn that he is just not recruitable. So what do? Well, one of my colleagues said, you double down, work the case another 6 months, and hope for the best. A second colleague said, maybe you work it through your wives, maybe your wife can convince his wife to give you the information. I raised my hand and I said, you break into the Indonesian embassy and you steal it. And the instructor said, that's exactly what you do. That's a sociopathic tendency.
I was going to say kill him.
What's the coolest piece of spy tech you ever got to use? There's kind of a dirty little secret about spy tech, and it is that 95% of it is purchased from Amazon.com. Seriously. Because it is cheaper, and it is quicker just to go online and buy it and then use it operationally than it is to invent it from scratch. The coolest piece of spy tech that I ever used was, it was a leather briefcase. I just went into the local marketplace in Pakistan and bought it. I think it cost the equivalent of like $10. And over the course of 3 days, one of our technical officers pulled the threads out of it, installed a wire all the way around the briefcase, which could act as a listening device, and then packed the area around the wire with these little teeny tiny batteries that I had never seen before. And then he sewed the whole thing close again. So I walked into a meeting with my little briefcase. The bad guy took the briefcase from me, opened it up, looked through it. It didn't have anything in it because it was all sewn into the lining. And we sat there and had the meeting while my colleagues half a mile away were able to listen to the entire thing. It was very cool. Does the CIA listen through our phones and laptop cameras? Yes. I hate to say it. There was a dramatic leak in 2017 that the CIA came to call the Vault 7 disclosures. Gigabytes worth of documents leaked by a CIA technology engineer. What he told us was that the CIA can intercept anything from anyone, number one. Number two, they can remotely take control of your car through the car's embedded computer.
So basically what he's saying is when a meth head is bad gacked out, he's like, oh my fucking God, the CIA's listening to me on this here little radio. He's not lying. They could actually do that if they wanted to. That's insane.
To do what? To make you drive off a bridge, into a tree, to make you kill yourself and make it look like an accident. They can take over your smart television and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off. God knows what else that they can do that hasn't been leaked. Are hitmen real? Yes.
That motherfucker knows exactly what they can do that ain't been leaked.
At the National Security Council, there is a committee that meets every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock to draw up something called the kill list. They sit around a table and they make a list of all the people that they want to kill that week. And then they take it back to the CIA, which has a dedicated unit. I won't tell you the name, but it has a dedicated unit that takes receipt of the list. They say, okay, number one. They drive to the airport, they get on the plane, they go out to that country, they kill the person, they come back, and then they go to number two on the list. That happens every single week. Now, we can have a conversation about whether that's right or whether it's wrong. It's certainly immoral. It's illegal, but it's been tasked by the president. At the same time, they will tell you there hasn't been another 9/11, has there?
How many times y'all think Donald Trump was sitting there like, I want him gone, I want him dead, and I don't ever want him coming back? How many times y'all think that that's actually happened? I don't feel so good, boys. My head's hurting and I'm freezing. Oh shit. You got Yovid, oh son?
Maybe it's because we're out there killing people.
What kind of people would be on that list?
Oh, the most dangerous terrorists in the world. Or at least people that the CIA deems to be the most dangerous terrorists in the world. How does the CIA recruit spies in foreign countries? That cuts right to the very heart of what the CIA is. The CIA trains its officers in something called the asset acquisition cycle.
Why didn't they sink that fucking ship? As fucked up as that sounds, why did they not just like sink it? And if not sink it, if we're being realistic here, why didn't they tell it like, look, you cannot dock. You cannot dock, okay? And we're going to send people out there that's going to come on the boat. And they're going to take care of you, but you can't dock. Why did they just let them dock and just fucking release it everywhere? There's been motherfuckers, I've been seeing shit all over the news talking about, oh, this person's got the virus now. Now this person has the virus. Now that person has the virus. It's not yet considered an epidemic, but people are getting the virus. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, they could have just let them float around, dude, and fucking drove like the CDC could have come out there, man, all dressed up in their fucking suits, climbed up on the boat and took care of them from the boat and just let them float around. Could have had supplies brought out there and everything. Just let them float around. No, we're going to let them dock. Midterm elections are coming up. They got to dock. Cocksuckers.
Has 4 steps: spot, assess, develop, recruit. So let's say you're a brand new CIA officer overseas. You get out there and mingle and go to diplomatic cocktail parties or go anywhere where there might be a viable target for you. You spot the target, you go up. Hi, how are you? I'm the new officer at the American Embassy. I'm covering political affairs or economic affairs or trade or whatever it is you're doing. You exchange business cards. That's spotting. Assessing is I say, so what do you do for a living? If you tell me that you do something that I'm operationally interested in, that's my assessment of you. Then I develop you. That's actually the fun part. That is us going to lunch and going to dinner, and I spend money on you because I have literally an unlimited budget to do so. And maybe we go on vacation together, and our wives are friends, and you mention offhandedly that you like to go fishing, let's say, so I charter a boat for $4,000 and I take you deep sea fishing because you could never afford to do it on your own. And then we become best friends. And because we're best friends, I say to you, hey, would you do me a favor? Yeah, I'm sorry to ask, but you know, the Russians have this new tank, and I know that you guys have access to the plans, and I would really appreciate it if you could just make me a copy of those plans. I know that sounds kind of funny, but it would help me a lot. So, hey, thanks, I appreciate it. I'll pick them up tonight. And then maybe I start giving you a little bit of money. And then finally, when it comes to the recruitment, I say, I haven't been totally honest with you. I'm actually a CIA officer, undercover. Are you okay with that? You're a great guy, and you're my best friend, and how about if I give you $5,000 a month, and you just answer my questions, right? That's cool, right? And you undoubtedly will say yes, and the rest is history.
What's going on? Hang on. Sorry, I got too locked in. They just let them float around. Yeah, at the bottom of the ocean. They're on a luxury cruise ship. LMAO, Mike. Say you aren't suicidal. I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. I don't own a gun. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any kind of drugs. I don't do anything. I do nothing on a daily basis that would actively kill me abruptly. So yeah. And my wife loves me very much. There's no issues within our marriage. And I have no enemies. So.
Got to be a good actor to do that. Pull that off. Yeah.
And a sociopath. Do you ever fear for your life? Not now, but over the course of my career, I did several times. And I'll give you one example. There were 2 active assassination attempts against me. In one, I just got lucky. And unfortunately, my next-door neighbor was killed instead. He was the British defense attaché in Athens, Brigadier General Stephen Saunders. I think about it every single day. In another, an enemy country sent one of its officers and a double agent to kill me, but we had advance warning that it was going to happen, and we were able to neutralize the threat, as they say in the movies. But there was another experience that I had that troubled me deeply. I was serving in Pakistan at the time, and I was staying in a small guest house because it was safer than a big hotel. Sure enough, the big hotel was blown up and 45 people were killed while I was living there. But I left my guest house at a different time, like I did every day, and took a different route, like I did every day, to go to work. And I noticed that a man on a motorcycle wearing a red helmet was trying very hard to stay in my blind spot. I worked 12, 14 hours, whatever it was that day, and I left, and it was dark, and sure enough, there he was again. There's a definition of surveillance. It's multiple sightings at time and distance. So I've seen him multiple times at different times of the day and at different places. I'm definitely under surveillance. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, got in the car, drove a block, there he was again. So when I got to the office,
There he was again. So I fucking ran him over like anyone else in the CIA would do.
I said to the security officer, I am under surveillance. I'm 100% sure that I'm under surveillance. He said, well, let's wait until the chief comes in. When the chief finally came in, I told him the story, and he said, well, you know what you have to do. I said, I know. I'm gonna kill him if I see him this afternoon. I was worried about it all day, and all my coworkers came up to me that day to slap me on the back and say, don't worry, we're all gonna be out there, we're gonna have a whole security team. I said, I know, but I never killed anybody before, and I'm so worried that he's gonna kill me before I get a clear shot at him. That afternoon, I had a meeting at a safe house that we shared with the local service. And on my way out at the end of the meeting, and I don't know why I did this, but I turned around and I said, General, are you following me? And he said, no, why? And I said, because I'm under surveillance, and if I see this guy again, I'm gonna kill him. And I never saw him again. I learned later that several of their officers were sitting around and saying, you know, that new American guy, he's such a nice guy. Nobody's that nice. I wonder if he's being nice just to try to make us drop our guard. And they decided to put the worst surveillance officer in their entire intelligence service on me. And if I hadn't said something that afternoon, he would be in the ground today.
I knew he was going to murder that motherfucker, dude. Because if I see him again, I'm going to kill him. Just all calm and shit. Oh, what we watching? We are watching Does the CIA Make People Disappear? CIA spy reveals. This guy's actively answering questions that are sent in to him because he is, in fact, an ex-CIA agent. He's answering what he can without getting in trouble. Let's just put it like that.
Does Trump have the UK and Europe's back? No, he doesn't. When we hear from journalists,
well, fuck no, he don't. They don't have our back. Anytime we do anything, they don't fucking do nothing. They just sit around. I'm not trying to be a dick, dude, and I'm not a political person, but I don't understand why we care anything for any of them, because none of them give a fuck about any of us. I'm just saying. It got nothing to do with who's in charge of our country. It ain't got nothing to do with who's in charge of their country, nothing to do with our people, their people. It's just we just naturally don't give a fuck about one another. So why are we worried? Why is that even why would that even be a question that somebody was even like? There's so many more questions that you can ask this man, and it's probably your one chance in life to ask a CIA agent some wild questions, and you choose that one? Come on with that shit, brother.
Or political figures that Donald Trump doesn't like the Europeans, he doesn't like NATO, he doesn't like the European Union, we should take the man at his word. I don't think he does have Europe's back, or even the UK's back. When he says America first, he means America first, whatever that means. He has an idea in his own mind, but I don't think he cares one whit about Europe. Which film or TV series portrays spy work the most accurately? Great question. I will tell you that at the CIA, we watch every single spy movie and spy series. All of us do. I'm proud to say that I have been the script advisor on The Bourne Ultimatum, on Kill the Messenger, on True Lies, and on Burn Notice. We love this kind of thing. Most of them have nothing whatsoever to do with the reality of the CIA.
Well, I mean, we all love 007, James Bond. Okay, James Bond, the James Bond video games, especially the ones on like Nintendo 64 and stuff like that, it was the shit, brother. GoldenEye was the shit, brother. But if you break it down, dude, in reality, I don't see spies hanging off the side of cars and shit. Stuff ain't blowing up in their faces like it, you know, like I don't see what James Bond does is like legitimate. It's very, very Hollywood. You know what I mean? They're all wearing those white robes, plugging one another like a big old choo-choo train. Also says America first, but means profit first. Goon first. Ill questions.
Except a couple. In terms of TV, Homeland, wow, they got it right. The only thing that they got wrong was if you go crazy, they send you to the hospital until you're not crazy anymore. In movies, there was a movie that came out in 2004 called The Recruit. The first half of the movie, where the lead character is going through training, 100% accurate, except for one minor difference. They didn't beat us in training. Everything else that he went through, whew, we went through it in spades. Most other movies, stinkers. And listen, just as a general rule, if somebody calls the CIA the company, turn it off. Is social media the biggest intelligence gathering tool today? It is absolutely one of them, yes. You know, I was always amazed when I was at the CIA at how targets, legitimate intelligence targets, would literally put their entire lives on LinkedIn and Facebook. Incredible. You don't even have to do any research. They lay it all out right there on the screen for you. So
Well, I could imagine so. I mean, if we're just being honest here, I mean, a lot of people are dumbasses. But also, too, at the same time, I feel like a lot of these people that were just, like, putting their entire lives on Facebook, their entire lives on LinkedIn and whatever other social media you use, X, Instagram, whatever, probably, I assume that they had some feeling that they may be being watched, but they probably didn't know that they were that high on the CIA's radar and was, like, actively being stalked every day. So, you know, my wife's mom is cooked. What are you talking about, son? Oh, she put her whole life on Facebook? I only goon on X. Oh, my gosh.
answer is yes. If you value your privacy, if you don't want to pop up on the radar, you have to stay away from social media. What was 9/11's impact on the world? You know, I was in the CIA's headquarters on the morning of 9/11. Well, we knew we were at war. And one of the first thoughts that I had that morning was, does Osama bin Laden have any idea what he's done? Does he have any idea how many people are going to die? We all knew what the American response was going to be. It was going to be merciless. The question is, what was 9/11's impact on the world? It was dramatic and lasting. We're almost 24 years after the 9/11 attacks, and we still can't go through airports with our shoes on. Untold trillions of dollars have been spent on counterterrorism and defense, and that is probably never going to change. Why are there so many wars in 2025? Well, do you want my real answer or do you want my diplomatic answer? My real answer is the U.S. has a defense budget that is bigger than the next 8 largest countries combined. After 9/11, the U.S. entered into something like a permanent wartime economy, where if we didn't have a war to fight and to finance, we would actually go into recession. Now, we see ourselves as the world's peacekeepers. In many cases, we're not. We tend to be places where we're not wanted or welcome, and we end up forgetting to leave. There's an old joke inside the CIA about Iran. Like, why would Iran put its country right in the middle of all of our military bases? There you have it. Why are there so many wars? It's because the U.S. has an activist foreign policy, and sometimes we make friends on the wrong side of issues. Can the CIA make someone disappear without a trace? You bet they can, and they do all the time. In the immediate aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, the CIA created, for example, an archipelago of secret prisons, and they would just disappear people. We would capture people in Al-Qaeda safe houses, for example, let's say in Pakistan or Afghanistan, and we would ship them off to these secret prisons. And when I say secret prisons, I mean in many cases they were so secret that even the presidents and prime ministers of the countries where the prisons were based didn't know that there were secret CIA prisons in their countries. So the CIA can make people disappear in that respect. They can kill people and just bury them, you know, in some crazy foreign land and nobody would ever know. But if you're a CIA officer, or better yet, let's say you're a KGB officer and you want to defect. The CIA will give you a completely new identity, more money than you can ever count, and you and your family can live happily ever after, under the name John Smith, and nobody would be the wiser. How does the USA track terrorist threats? They use something called the terrorist matrix.
I ain't gonna lie. The whole, making my name John Smith, getting an unlimited amount of cash, and me and my family go somewhere distant and live forever. It's kind of sounding real good, boys. I might just have to defect.
It's also called all-source intelligence. Believe it or not, members of terrorist groups actually give press interviews in which they telegraph what they're going to do in their next attack. That's one way. The media. Electronic surveillance. It could be intercepting cell phones, intercepting emails, intercepting encoded messages, even intercepting messages from game platforms. We have satellites that track these things. We have spies providing what's called HUMINT, short for human intelligence. So you use literally every source at your dispense and put this matrix together to try to disrupt that next attack. Can you be a spy and have a moral compass? What a great question that is. I'm going to say yes because I had a moral compass. It cost me my freedom. It cost me my job. It cost me my family. But it was worth it. There are some things that you are tasked to do as a CIA counterintelligence officer that you just have to say no to. There are some things that are so immoral, so unethical, in many cases so illegal, that you just should not do it. What is the most controversial thing you've worked on or heard about? It has to be the torture program. I went to prison for 23 months for going public with the CIA's torture program. I went on ABC News in the United States in December of 2007, and I said three things. I said the CIA was torturing its prisoners. I said that torture was official U.S. government policy. And I said that the policy had been personally approved by the president himself. The FBI investigated me. They determined I had not committed a crime. Then Barack Obama became president. They secretly reopened the case against me. I was indicted and charged with 5 felonies, including 3 counts of espionage for giving this interview. Remember, espionage can be a death penalty charge. I had 3 of them. Well, I hadn't committed espionage, and finally, they dropped those charges, but I ended up taking a plea to a lesser charge just to make this thing go away. I had 5 kids at home. I had gone bankrupt from the legal expenses, and I was facing 45 years in prison. They offered me 23 months, and I took the deal. But I would do it again today if I had to, because somebody had to stand up and say that this was wrong. Shouldn't torture be legal if we are protecting American lives? Absolutely not. Not under any circumstances. Torture doesn't work. Torture is illegal internationally. It is immoral. And you end up making a recruitment video, essentially, for your greatest enemies. For example, when it became apparent that the U.S. was torturing military prisoners at Abu Ghraib prison in Iraq, and video was leaked showing those prisoners in orange jumpsuits. ISIS bought orange jumpsuits and made its kidnapping victims, who were mostly aid workers and American journalists, wear orange jumpsuits and then beheaded them on camera. They did that only because the U.S. was torturing its prisoners. So torture does not work. Torture is illegal, it is immoral, it is unethical, and no one should be in the business of doing it. What's the most dangerous country in the world right now? Also a good question. There are several. And I've been to all of them. I never got to go to the nice places. I went to 72 countries with the CIA, and almost all of them were just awful. Some of the most dangerous places in the world are Yemen, Somalia, Gaza.
Is that what they meant for the question when they said, what's the most dangerous place in the world? Are you sure they wasn't meaning, like, what's the most dangerous country in the world? Like, what country would you consider the most dangerous? and not as in terms of like what goes on the inside, but like just as a danger to the rest of the world. I feel like that's what they meant. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Afghanistan, parts of Pakistan, you have to sleep with one eye open. You just never know how bad things are going to get. And I'll give you an example. I went to Yemen 5 times, and every time I went, it was worse than the previous time. The 5th and final time that I went, we were only allowed to stay at one hotel. The hotel had a 30-foot high wall around it to protect it from bomb blasts. You couldn't stay in any of the other hotels by then. Well, the day after I arrived, a group of South Korean diplomats arrived. And on the drive from the airport to the hotel, they were ambushed and they were all killed, 6 of them. A couple of days later, a group of South Korean intelligence officers arrived to investigate the murder of the 6 diplomats. And they were ambushed and they were murdered. And so the South Koreans just closed their embassy and went home. That's a pretty dangerous country. What do you make of U.S. foreign policy right now? A complete and utter disaster. I've never seen an administration that works so hard to offend and alienate our friends. Threatening to invade Canada? That's an act of war.
I'm sorry, that was ridiculous. It was ridiculous to threaten to invade Canada. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? What's the problem with Canada?
Canada is not just a NATO country, but it's a Five Eyes country. Five Eyes being the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, the closest alliance in the entire world. And what, we're going to send an army to Canada and overthrow them? It doesn't make any sense. Even if you're joking, why would you even joke like that out loud? We don't coordinate with our European allies. We're threatening to invade Panama, to take the Panama Canal. We're threatening to invade and annex Greenland. It's craziness. So I'm not a big supporter of U.S. foreign policy right now. Does China actually pose a real risk to the West? I think no. And I'll tell you why. China simply does not have a history of expansionism. If you put aside Tibet.
Well, if that does happen, if there is another civil war here in the United States, it doesn't need to be one government versus another government. It needs to be the people versus the government. Just blatantly. Because this time, if we're going to war to clear something out, we're going to war to clear out all the corruption and the motherfuckers that don't belong in there. Not just fucking Democrats versus Republicans. We get enough of that on a daily basis anyways, with it being crammed down our fucking throats.
Which the Chinese have always claimed to be a part of China. The Chinese have never invaded another country. They had a little border skirmish with the Vietnamese in the 1970s. They had a little border skirmish against India in the 1960s. But they don't invade countries. And they have only one military base outside of China. It's in Djibouti, and believe it or not, they share it with the United States. It's the US that sees China as the big threat, and Australia and the Philippines kind of see China as a threat. But the Chinese are perplexed as to why we so distrust them. Is there a threat from China to Taiwan? Of course there is. Taiwan is also seen by the Chinese as being a legitimate part of China, but there's no indication that the Chinese are preparing any offensive measures against Taiwan. I just don't see what the big threat is. Is the CIA or MI6 more elite? MI6 is an absolutely top-tier, first-rate service, but it's like comparing apples and oranges. At the CIA, we used to say how much we wished we could be like MI6, because MI6 is small and it's lean, and when they decide to do something, by God, they go out and do it. At the CIA, when we decide to do something, we have 6 layers of bureaucracy that we have to go through to finally get permission. And then the attorneys get involved, and then you have to send it to the president, and then he has to sign it, or change it, or reject it, or do whatever it is that he has to do. they don't have that kind of a problem at MI6. They just report directly to the Prime Minister, and they can get things done. The CIA has a budget that absolutely dwarfs the MI6 budget, and we have our own, high-level technology budget, satellites and spy planes and all kinds of crazy things. So they're both great services, but they're different at the same time. Are sleeper agents real? Yes, they are. And the country that is the best at using sleeper agents is Russia. The United States doesn't have a program of sleeper agents, and I'm frankly unaware of any Western intelligence service that has sleeper agents or that uses sleeper agents. The Russians have an army of sleeper agents. In fact, just in the last 2 or 3 years, a group of Russian sleeper agents in Northern Virginia, including one in my neighborhood, were disrupted and arrested. So what a sleeper agent is somebody who is trained as an intelligence officer, who is then sent to the United States or the UK or Brazil or Paris or wherever, and told to just get a job, any job, and be a national of that country. And so you've got people who, in the case of what happened in Washington recently, one was an elementary school teacher, and one worked for an airline. Everybody thought they were Americans, and in fact, they're collecting classified information, mostly from U.S. defense contractors, and secretly transmitting it back to Russian intelligence in the evenings. They were disrupted and expelled from the United States. Is chief of disguise a real job? You bet it is. They have the most fun in the world. On the day that I got hired, I was sitting with 2 other brand new officers, and I sat down, I said, "Hi."
I will be right back, boys. Give me just a second. All right, my bad about that, boys. I could hear fucking screaming outside my window, and I had to go figure out what it was. And it turns out it was actually my son in back there. My son and his cousin out there, and they was just hollering for no reason. I was like, y'all shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit. Damn, we're getting into like a full-on like Civil War discussion in the motherfucking chat right now. Getting some historical lessons going on. Bigger in Texas. All right. My bad about that, fellas.
Hey, my name's John. It's nice to meet you both. They said, what are you going to do here at the agency? I said, I'm going to be an intelligence officer. I have degrees in Middle Eastern studies. What are you guys going to do? The woman said to me, oh, I just graduated from the Falls Church, Virginia Academy of Beauty. Academy of Beauty. She ended up becoming a master disguise maker. And the guy on my left was a cartoonist for his college newspaper. He drew a little cartoon that was very popular. He became a master forger. So it doesn't really matter what your background is. If you're good at it, there's a place for you at the CIA. And many of those places are working for the director of disguise. What made you decide to blow the whistle? It's very brave. Thank you. You know, at the CIA, we are trained to believe that everything in life is a shade of gray. And that is just simply not true. Some things are black and white. They're right or wrong.
I have to disagree with this statement. And I understand that there is right or wrong in this world. I get it, dude. Trust me. I understand the difference between right and wrong, 100%. But when you sign up for the CIA and you enter the CIA or the FBI, you know what you're there for. You know what you're going there to do. You know what that might entail. Even if you know nothing of the CIA, dude, you've seen the movies. You know, even though the movies aren't like it is in real life, you've seen the movies. You've seen all this shit. You know what's coming. And when you join the CIA, everything in life is gray. There is no black and white. There is no right or wrong. Because you knew what you walked into. And y'all may look at me bad for that, but it is what it is, dude. I'm off to bed, Mike. I love you, fellas. Love you too, brother. You have a wonderful night, and I appreciate you hanging out with us, oh, son.
And the United States has laws that ban torture. We have the Federal Torture Act of 1946. We are not just signatories to the United Nations Convention Against Torture. We wrote the United Nations Convention Against Torture. In 1946, the United States executed Japanese soldiers who waterboarded American POWs. In 1968, an American soldier waterboarded a North Vietnamese prisoner and was given 20 years at hard labor in a military prison after being convicted of torture. The law never changed. So how is it then that from 2002 to 2005, torture was somehow magically legal? It wasn't legal. We were committing crimes against humanity. And so it was something that I having known the details, I couldn't sleep at night.
He's not whistleblowing it now. He whistleblowed it a long time ago. I believe I want to say he said it was back in 2008, somewhere around there. He whistleblowed it, and they charged him with 5 counts of espionage, tried to lock him up. He won in court. They found that he technically didn't do anything wrong. They let him go. When Barack Obama was elected, they secretly reopened the case on him. He didn't know nothing about it, and then ended up convicting him with a bunch of, like, convictions. He ended up kind of beating those too, in a way. But the only way he could was to plead guilty to a lesser sentence, and they ended up giving him 23 months in prison. And he had to sit in prison for 23 months. And now that he's back out, since he was an ex-CIA agent, everybody wants to ask him like a million and one questions. But I've noticed throughout this interview, like analyzing him and watching him, he's very, very careful with what he says. Very, very careful with what he says. Something tells me if the Confederate States made a comeback, it wouldn't be what you think, Joshua. Just saying.
And I believed, and in retrospect, I was right, that the American people had a right to know what their government was doing in their name. And I'm proud to say that because of my revelations, the McCain-Feinstein Amendment was passed into law, and it formally and permanently banned torture.
Have you investigated?
I'm not trying to be a dick, but there was laws in place before that banned torture, and they still continued to do it. I'm not saying that what he did wasn't brave, again, and I'm not saying that what he did didn't make some sort of change somewhere, but what I'm saying is they're probably still doing it. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Oh, hey, ProTag, by the way, check this out. Ain't nothing on there yet, but this is the YouTube channel for content that will not be live stream content. It will not be repurposed content. It'll be content that I strictly make and put up, because whenever my wife has our son, obviously I'm not going to get to stream for a little bit, because I will be helping her. And it's a way for me to still connect with people, you know, through content that they can still watch. So if you get the chance, you know, go ahead and subscribe to it. And those videos will not be me watching videos. It won't be anything like that. Those videos will be like legitimate videos that, which I'm not saying the videos that I do now isn't legitimate. It's just I kind of shit post the videos that I do now. But those videos they'll be written by me. They'll be crafted by me. The subject will be made by me. Some of it, which I don't believe in scripting videos. I never scripted videos with Billy. Never scripted any of the videos that I did. I just kind of talk, and then whatever sticks. And that's how I'll write this video. The only part of it that'll be script is the same way that it was script whenever I was working with Billy, which will be the title and the general outlook of the video, like just the framing of it. Other than that, I'll do my own research, and I'll talk about it in the same way that I talk about it, you know. I appreciate you sending the link, bro. I was excited to watch the content. I love the long form ones you do. I appreciate you, brother. That channel, I think that channel will do very well, and the reason why is because I've gotten so good at like editing and stuff that I want to do more than just the type of content that I do now. You know, some of the videos that are coming out has some of that implemented. Some of that is implemented in the video that's coming out on May 17th and the video that comes out on May 18th, but not all of it. But with a channel like that, with the TMH After Dark, I can implement it all in the entirety of the thing. So I'm heavily looking forward to that. And I appreciate chat and everybody in the Discord too that's not in chat right now that got the chance to go and subscribe to it. I don't know exactly like what it's up to right now as far as like subscribers go. But last time I looked, I think it was at like, it wasn't very many. It wasn't very many last time I looked, but I do appreciate everybody that did come and subscribe to it. Hell yeah. I'm gonna share it to a few friends. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. So but yeah, what type of vibes can I look out for with it? So I don't really know what they're called, what the type of videos are called, but it's I think the category is called like talking head. It's kind of like, all right, so I'm trying to think of somebody that uses talking head style videos. Some like, all right, so like Papa Meat, for example, like Papa Meat, he just sits there in front of the camera and talks, and they got all these like cool effects and stuff like that happens. Oompaville sits there in front of the camera and he just talks, and they got all these like cool effects and shit like that happens. And as they're talking, what they're talking about, you know, like they're like showing it on screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool. Let me look at something here real quick. Let me see if I can find something, and I'll show it to y'all. So you kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, even though it's not necessarily the same. I'll show you how some of the edits are here real quick. I just gotta find it, dude. I got a fuck ton of videos that I've done. The cosmic theory. Yeah. Let me see something here. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Let's look at something here real quick. There you go. All right, so this will kind of give you like an idea of what it looks like. You know what I mean? Mike, new video idea. There's 3 people who would watch it at least. What's the idea, Bubby? Now this video here that I'm about to show you, obviously this goes on like the Michael Hargrove channel because this is just repurposed live stream that's been edited, but it kind of gives like a raw idea of like what the editing process would be like, I guess you would say. Cosmic theory scientists are too afraid to talk about. Lock in on that one, boys.
The universe is screaming at us, and no one is answering back. 200 billion stars in our galaxy alone. 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Numbers so large they stop meaning anything.
Right here. I have to instantly interrupt this by saying 2 trillion galaxies, 2 billion stars, and there are still people on this planet that believe that we are the only intelligent species. Figure it out!
And in all of that, across 13
you see what I'm saying? Like how like there's
cosmic history.
like how there's like a lot of like jump cuts and all that shit, and it like gives like visual representation of like the type of shit I'm saying, like this part here, for example. Because there ain't no way, oh son. Or is it going to be one of them things where they're like, oh, well, we're a science experiment. That's why nobody's answering us, is because we're in a fucking bubble by ourselves, and they're just watching to see how a race would evolve without any kind of like outside source influencing them in any way at all. I assume it's one of those answers, but you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and me.
4 physicists were walking to
you know what I mean?
at Los Alamos National Laboratory.
It's cool. It's cool because it gives like a visual representation of like how I'll do things. I'm trying to find there's a certain spot in here where like I literally, like as I'm explaining something, I did a little like animations and shit, and they're very cheap. That's the point of it. Like I want my animations to be kind of cheap because that's what makes me different, I guess you would say. Like this right here.
Instead, it's a graveyard. The search for extraterrestrial...
He is right about that. You would think that, unless like, okay, so you think about like our galaxy or whatever that we're in, and we're like way down here. Unless every fucking thing else is up here, like all the way on the other side of the motherfucker, and we're just over here by ourselves in this little sliver, it should be loud. We should have done detected like signals, all kinds of different shit. It is very strange.
Industrial intelligence, SETI, has been listening since 1960.
I think it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. And even though like the new channel, hang on a minute. Even though the new channel won't be like me watching other people's videos and then like doing these animations, it'll be me like explaining a category on my own. So like, for example, like earlier, Alan was like, hey, Mike, I got a video idea for you. It's what are they hiding in Antarctica? So, like, whenever I'm doing these videos and we're talking about Antarctica, it'll have different, like, clips and different, like, videos from other shit that's, like, recorded with, like, no sound. And I'll do, like, a lot of, like, sound design and all this other. And it'll come out, like, really, really dope, Bro, this is immersive. Yeah, people are going to love this channel. I really like it, Bubby. Hell yeah, bro, this is gas. The cheap Earth animation is fucking chef's kiss. Yeah, so it's like, well, with the stigma it's not really a stigma. It's kind of a fact. With the stigma of me being like white trash, I guess you would say, is what makes the cheap animations funny. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes them funny. And with the sound design that'll be mixed in with it, like for example, like every time I rub my face or something when I'm doing a recording, like you might hear like like what sounds like a slime sound or something, you know, when I rub my face. It'll be very like immersive. I like the jump cuts in, the jump cuts out, the slow zooms, the all the other like random shit. Never do that. I'm pretty sure there is a point in here that's a slime sound effect. If I could actually find it, it's kind of funny.
Wow. The wow.
Or that may actually be a different video. It may have been the previous video. There's a slime or like this for example. There you go. Here's a good like representation of something else that I was talking about.
They just have manners.
That's what I was talking about earlier about us being in a bubble and nobody wanting to interact with us and kind of watching us. Is because if you think about it, I'm sure that they're like kind of like how we have that island here on Earth that's like got those people that's never interacted with people from the outside of said island. There's like laws against going there and fucking with them or trying to like influence them in any kind of way. Because first off, you'll get killed if you go to that island. They will kill the goddamn out of you. Shout out to Squanchy. Secondly, if I can't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, it's a crime to fuck with anybody from that island. Okay, so I'm sure some kind of galactic federation or whatever kind of rules, because there's got to be some kind of rules out there in space. Whoever it was that has whatever they got going on out there in space, they have some kind of rule set, and they're like, if you've come across planets like this where they're primitive, they've not like invented like full-on space travel, they can't do this, they can't do that. Stay away from them. No interactions. Blah 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 blah. You'll be tried and this and that and this. Whatever. RC time. Hang on, man. Let me get one.
Next hypothesis.
You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of it's cool. Like I like it. It's cool. And this is the kind of editing that I want. You know what I mean? Yeah, the alien was cheesy. You know what I mean? Like I wanted that deliberately. The RC time sent me. Yeah, and it like kind of showcases. It shows y'all how I see it. So when I'm talking to y'all, because I was raised by like old school Slim Shady and Seth MacFarlane. Let me switch this back. When I was raised like I was raised by old school Slim Shady and Seth MacFarlane. Okay, so every time I'm interacting with y'all or I'm interacting with anybody, it's like a goddamn cartoon almost in my head. When I'm explaining something to y'all, I can physically see it in front of me, and I know that sounds crazy as hell. But it's a good way, whenever I make content like this, it's a good way for me to show y'all how I see it, which makes it 100 times funnier. You know what I mean? So like if I'm saying some wild shit to y'all and I'm giggling, y'all are like, why the fuck is he laughing? But if I can showcase it to you, you're like, that's why he's laughing, because that's what he sees. Because everything I see is in like cheap animation. You know, and it's great, dude. I like it. Let me look through here real quick, see if I can find one more that's pretty cool, and then we'll go do something else. Oh yeah, this one right here is pretty good. There you go. You have a pretty mouth, Michael. I like watching it talk. Oh, hell no. I think it's fucking beautiful, brother. I see that she too, but my brain's fucked up. And it fucks it sideways. Kind of uncanny valley type shit. Whoa! All right.
By making a sound, lighting a fire, broadcasting a signal, any older, more powerful hunter nearby will have a simple, rational decision to make.
I love this part.
Shoot first.
I've also heard people having fears about that little telescope thing that they shot out into space, and it's got our star map on it. It shows how to get to Earth where we are, and it has like so many different languages. It's like recorded on it, and it just talks and talks and talks and talks, and it just goes forever. They shot that shit out in like the 70s, and it's got like TV shows on it from us. It's got like what we look like, our anatomy, all this shit. And I've heard people talk about how that really scares them because they're worried it's going to get somewhere, and whatever that is going to see it and be like, I want to eat that creature, and then they're they're going to come back and like find us. I've also heard theories too that we're just cattle, and what they do is they let our population like get really, really, really huge, and then they come in and they take a bunch of us and they leave so many, and then they let us get really, really, really huge again, and then they do the same thing over and over and over again. And that's the catastrophic events that shifts and sends humans back to the Stone Age every time, is because they come up, eat the fuck out of us, leave, and then we have to restart because everything's destroyed. But you know, you never really know, man. There's so many theories out there, but space should be vastly open. There should be traffic. There should be noises. It should be like Futurama, honestly, in space, but it's dead silent. There's like no life. And I don't know what's going on out there. I know we're not in a server by ourselves. Let me just say that. We're not in a server by ourselves. There's no way. Well, they can eat me first. I'm tired of this adult shit. I think space is scary. I think space is, I don't know, what do they call it? The final frontier? And I want to be a part of that, dude. If they would ship me up into like a ship and just send me out into the void, no like necessary place that I'm going, no nothing. They would just know that I'm leaving our solar system. I'm going out into the galaxy. I would go immediately. I also don't know how scientists can like completely say like, oh, there's no traffic. Like, how many times have we actually been outside of our solar system? How many times have we actually been outside of our solar system in another solar system, orbiting that shit, or like just traveling through? Like, how do we have like something with a signal strong enough to be able to do that? Oh.
Because the cost of hesitating.
Either I'm deaf or the stream is quiet. Well, the video itself is kind of quiet because I'm not trying to like, I'm not blowing anybody's like eardrums out. What? Hold on a second here. Let me find this other part, because this other part sounds ridiculous. I didn't work very hard on it, but it's the ultimate cheesy part of the video, and I've got to show it. Have you ever heard of the Anunnaki? I have heard of the Anunnaki, actually. I've studied a lot of the Anunnaki. And yeah, I've studied a lot of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki is a very interesting subject to me. Hey, hang on a minute. Watch this part, and then we'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. You've got to see just this one part, please. Here we go. This is the cheesiest part of the video, but it is the absolute funniest part of the video to me.
Whether anything has heard us yet, and whether it's already on its way, is a question no one can answer. Then there's the possibility that we are early, that life is common, but intelligence is not.
That is a scary fucking thought. The dark forests, that is a theory that is petrifying, that everybody knows better to stay quiet because there's something out there, and we're just like, hey, I'm over here, brother. Where you at? That's fucking scary.
An advanced intelligence capable of...
I don't know why I love that part so much. I don't know, dude. I can't describe it. There's something about that. It just tickles the fuck out of me, dude. The dark forests, that is a theory that is petrifying, that everybody knows better to stay quiet because there's something out there, and we're just like, hey, I'm over here, brother. Where you at? That's fucking scary.
An advanced...
Come kill me, Ocean. Yeah, where you at? No, this isn't going on the new channel. So this one here specifically is going on the main channel. But the thing about it is, the reason why I was showing it to y'all is because the new channel, this is how the content will be edited. The only difference is I won't be watching nobody else's videos. I'll be creating my own videos that have all this type of shit implemented plus more. And that's where the TMH After Dark comes in at. So like I was telling them, when my old lady has the baby, and I can't necessarily live stream for a couple days, videos will come out on this channel 3 days a week. Like, one will come out on Monday, one will come out on Wednesday, and then one will come out on Friday or Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be one or the other. Yeah, I have multiple channels. I have the main channel that I upload stuff like this to, and then I have... Look, there's the robot right there showing it. So I have the main channel I upload stuff like this to, and then I'm going to have the TMH After Dark. That way y'all can watch me. So if the trailer park lights are out and you're still awake, oh son, get in there. Also, I have the VODs channel, which is controlled by Alan. And he takes all my VODs, cuts out the AFK moments, and then just uploads the whole VOD. That way people can watch that if they missed it. I have a clips channel that's controlled by Squanchy there, where he clips the fuck out of my live streams, and he just uploads like the shorts. And then I have a gaming channel where I take like all my gaming content where like I've played games with like Austin or play games with Casey or any of them, and then I'll edit them and then upload them and stuff. Psst, 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 psst. Here, aliens. Psst, 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 psst. Zipper sound. Oh my God! Please let me help research. I'll do yangs to you. Oh my God! You can help me research, dude. I mean, with you and Alan being like my two like prominent moderators, and that's nothing against like Bradley or Joshua or anything like that, but like you guys, you and Alan pretty much like kill yourselves to get in here. You know what I'm saying? And like I love that, and I appreciate all of y'all. But I will let you help me come up with like the ideas and stuff for that channel as far as like the subjects and stuff like that go. I just want one Dogman video. No. I guess I'll go goddamn fuck myself, Michael. No, dude, no, that's not what... See, I knew if I were to say something like that, everybody was going to be like, whoa! It ain't like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. So, Squanchy and Alan kill themselves to get in here to moderate the chat. You and Bradley kill yourselves to get in here to talk to me. That's my favorite part about you and Bradley specifically, is that y'all kill yourselves to get in here to talk to me. Y'all two, you and Bradley, have to be the most interactive in the chat that I have. And Winters kills himself to get in here to spam the goddamn amount of emotes, and I love that too. You know what I mean? Like spamming emotes. Yeah, like that right there. I love that. And you're all good moderators, dude. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If I didn't appreciate you, I'd have done took away your mod powers. No offense. I'm just being honest. Skint Chicken said, just saying. Guys, y'all ever fell into some alien badussy? I tried. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. My bad, bub. LOL. No, you good, man. It's because Alan doesn't actually get off to go to bed. He gets under Mike's desk. Yeah, he's down there right now sleeping. Good boy. LMAO, you have no idea how quick Winter's reaction was to that. That does sound very intriguing. No, he's down there suckling. No, he ain't neither, dude. I swear to God, he ain't. I'll take my goddamn camera off and show you right now, son. That's an insane statement. Wow! And Skint Chicken has said some things to me, and one of the things I like about Skint Chicken being here is he said some things to me in chat, dude, that has made me fucking cackle. Like the other day when he's like, I got a snake for you. It ain't 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Fuck, dude. I didn't think I was ever gonna quit laughing over that shit. It caught me way off guard. By the way, I was just picking Mikey. I'm just happy to be here, oh son. I'm happy to have you here, dude. I love all y'all to death, and I appreciate every one of y'all. Every one of y'all have shown me that I can have a career in the field that I like. The thing about you do not hate being here. The thing about it is, dude, is if I had 10,000 of y'all, I would literally have one of the most absolute dedicated fan bases that the world has ever seen. Because even though we peak out most of the time at like 15 viewers or whatever, you guys still go out of your way to come in here and talk to me. And I believe I do in fact have one of the most dedicated fan bases ever. But if I had 10,000 of y'all, it'd be like a fucking army. And motherfuckers would be in trouble, dude. Like, I could just be like, fuck that guy. And like, people would ruin their lives. Mike, please translate this. The one that posted on TikTok had one for he never replies. I heard the canceled by the Gooners. What the fuck? My man was trying to type fast, bro. Type shit. The GOAT of content creators is Mikey Poo. I'm stone typing shit. My bad. I got accustomed to people thinking I'm a dumbass because of my accent in California that I've learned to lean into it. I know how that feels. Maybe not in California, but like in other places. That was hilarious. I didn't even see that comment. I appreciate you saying that I'm the GOAT of content creation. I really wish that I was. I'm just, dude, so I'm very, like, glad and proud of you guys. You know, like Skint Chicken. I think Skint Chicken said it the best, dude, because, you know, Skint Chicken, he's, like, very heavy into, like, agriculture and stuff. Like, he grows, like, pepper plants and all these other type of plants, which is really cool. And the comparison that he made between me with chat was, y'all are my peppers, dude, and I'm trying to make sure that I grow y'all at a 100% level. And, like, I don't know if Skint Chicken was just saying shit or if he was trying to make, like, his own, like, comparison to it, but, like, it embedded, like, it embedded into my brain, like, real deep whenever he said that. And I was like, damn, that's kind of what it's like, dude. Like, when you grow in a community and you grow a collective of people that love you and they believe in the same thing that you do, and you believe in the same thing that they do, it is like that, where you just kind of, it's like growing a plant, man, and you got to take care of it. You got to make sure you tell it how great it is and how strong it is and how much it means to you and how like perfect it'll become whenever it gets to the point that it's at. And it will grow. I was trying to be funny and philosophical at the same damn time, and it stuck. Yeah, because to me, even though it was funny when you was trying to say it, the more I got to thinking about it, the more philosophical it was to me. And the more that it kind of like just like embedded. And I'm like, damn, dude, I love my peppers, oh shun. I gooned to Michael Paul Hargrove, but no one will ever know. Hell no. Goon squad. Bro just created one of them Insta captions that has a bad bitch in there, but it's the most non-understandable bullshit. What you doing if? Nah, Skit was just higher than Bird Coochie. I meant to say the clip of the reply you posted on TikTok about how Calhoun calls his group the Goon Squad. Whoever made that reply was fucking hilarious. It was Joshua. It was Joshua, because I remember that. He was like, because we was talking about like gooners and shit, and he was like, Michael, he's like, did you know that Adam Calhoun actively calls his fans the Goon Squad? But it don't mean what he thinks it does anymore. And all I can see is just a bunch of dudes out there just beating their shit, bro. It's fucking funny. Bro, tag, that shit wasn't even fucking close to what you originally typed. I didn't ruin your YouTube video on the debate about the Civil War, did I? I feel bad now that I think about it. No, dude, no. The video I was watching, I didn't plan to upload it to YouTube. And the only reason why I say that is because it was more of a video that you just watch and listen to. There's not really much room there for me to like commentate and sit there and talk about the situation. I mean, yeah, I could pause it in between his like questions and say stuff, but I feel like people on YouTube that would just get annoyed with that. You know what I mean? Because they're there for him. But usually you can tell what videos it is that I plan on putting on YouTube. I'm really interjective and really energetic whenever I'm talking about it. Now, we here for you, ho. Well, I know y'all are here for me. I'm saying but people on YouTube that don't know me that may just click on the video, they're expecting just to see some dude sit there and talk, but then I just keep popping in like, no, hell no, shut your ass up. And it may get under some people's skin. My bad. We all slip up every now and then, LOL. Yeah, it was me, Shun. We sober these days, son, but I have smoked my weight in reefer, so there's probably some residual or residential that activates in my brain meet from time to time. Oh, 1040 Shun. I just felt bad because I thought I ruined it bringing people off topic. No, you're good, man. We here for them hoes. Whoa. I like those long form videos, though. I'm here for it, Bubby. I appreciate you, man. My damn spelling is rough. It is time. Man said, shut up, bitch. Got deleted. And then gonna turn around and delete his comment. He said, fuck winners. Because you said that, your comment will get deleted in about 3 seconds. Big Brother is watching. Oh. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was going to get deleted. We're just here to support your dream and have a damn good time doing it, oh son. I appreciate y'all, fellas. You know, and just because the TMH After Dark channel exists, it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop putting, content on the main channel. I should probably dig around in the algorithms and figure out. Now pop a titty for the boys one time. Hell no. I should probably. I'm only here to goon to Mike. Oh my god. I should probably check the analytics of the YouTube channel for the main one and figure out if I should be posting every single day and what the comparisons are between posting 4 times or 3 times a week versus every single day. What's the different shifts in the algorithm there? It does get a little exhausting posting 7 days a week. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But I am gonna still post on like the main channel. I am still gonna post on. Well, I am gonna post on the TMH After Dark. I'll still post on the gaming channel. Squanchy, I love you. I am still gonna post on the gaming channel, and obviously, Alan's still gonna post on the VODs channel, and Squanchy will still post on the Clips channel. So he's still clipping right now. It's over, bro. Why is that even an option? Oh, that's right, because there's an option in there to write your own message. Goon. Dude, it's over, dude. Analytic King gave me pink eye, and I ain't done it since. Oh, I get what you're trying to say. What the fuck? Man, I was eating some dirty butt. Anal Lick King gave me pink eye. Hashtag goon material. Oh, hell no. Balls to the wall, boys. Balls to the walls. Oh, and y'all do me a favor, too, by the way. When you go on the TMH After Dark channel, when videos start actively getting uploaded, when you click that motherfucker, hit the like button, especially if you ain't gonna watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Please make sure you do that. Because if you just watch it and you just leave and you don't actually hit the like button on there, then YouTube's like, nobody fucking with this video, bro. This fucking loser, bro. And they quit showing it to people. You know how horribly annoying that is? That shit sucks, dude. It's hard trying to fight against the algorithms. It's like a fucking uphill fist fight. And I'm the motherfucker that's downhill. The dude got a high reach advantage looking into my soul. Bro, I'll stare at your shit all day, bro. I'll look you right in your motherfucking eyes, bro. YouTube is the Wild West. I'll never quit showing it to people no matter what they say. Oh. Subbed to the new YouTube. Oh, hell yeah, I appreciate you, Bubby. Make sure you reach out to Big John them. Let them know how funny the content's going to be on there and see if they'll do it too. Hell yeah, Bubby, I do that anyway. I like every video before I even watch it. That's what I'm motherfucking talking about. Somebody drop that new YouTube again for Skint. I ain't even like John for real. Damn, what the fuck? So that link right there, Skint, is the new YouTube channel. There's no videos on there yet, but they are coming. And they'll be uploaded 3 times a week. They will be there. And man, spamming it. It you have to wait 3 seconds. It's like a 3-second delay every time. That's what I'd soup. Hell yeah. Botrick needs a raise. I know, dude. I have to start throwing that boy some paper. It says Winters highlighted a message. I will not like. How dare you, Shine? This is Winters. I'll kill you dead or fuck if you don't like. Guess what? Botrix is going to be a little good boy. Hell no. You'll wake up dead, by God. I love that fish emoji. I wish I could transfer that to the Discord. You could probably look it up, download it. But I just ain't done that yet. I will say, though, and I'm letting y'all know this now, we are working on a new Discord. I know every one of y'all's thinking, wait, what the fuck? But we are. We're working on a new Discord. But this Discord is not for random people to join. That is not what it's for. This Discord is specifically for people who come watch the live streams, you know, and watch YouTube. We'll still have our community Discord, but this Discord here, and even though you can talk in it and it can be treated like a community, it can be a community. We don't. It's being set up more for, hey, this new video's out, and like active interactive chat for like content purposes. Will there be feet pics? I can't guarantee that. Maybe I might send a picture of a toe, but you know. It's set up for like interactive purposes as far as like content stuff goes. That way you'll know whenever I go live, and you'll know when a new YouTube video comes out, and you won't get confused because there's not like a bunch of people like spam promoting themselves within like that Discord. You know what I mean? It's more of like it's strictly for me and Casey. You know what I mean? Like when I go live, it'll have a little section there. It says like Mike's live, and it'll pop up, and there's a section where it says Casey's live, and it'll pop up. It's just an automated robot that tells you. And then there'll be 2 automated sections for YouTube videos. It'll say Michael's YouTube videos, and it'll say Casey's YouTube videos. My YouTube videos will go to mine. Casey's will go to his. And like I said, it can still be used as a community. You guys can get in and chat. You can get in and talk and whatnot. But it's mainly basically focused for the people who get in chat, go watch YouTube videos of ours, go, you know, talk to us on live, all that stuff. That's what it's for. We haven't started promoting it yet because we're trying to get it like set up properly to where it like looks good and the in and outs are like perfect. But that's what it's for. I mean, I guess I'll be there anyway. Damn, don't act so excited about it, O'Shine. Said I'll post holes, dude. Whoa. And you know, there's sections in there for like stream schedule sections, all that stuff. And it's just laid out more neat. That way nobody gets confused. That channel or that Discord won't at everybody unless it has something to do with content or anything like that. You know what I mean? It won't just be like people randomly in there like promoting themselves at everybody. You know, this getting everybody all confused and shit. Oh, fuck. It is 7:42. It's 7:42 my time, O'Shot. I'm in the correct time frame. You're in the wrong one. I mean, I'd hate to be that guy that tells you that, but, you know. Dude. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm fucking in now, boys. Oh. Don't you value your soul? Depends on what that means. I'm joining the NO Shun. I will not behave. I'll be Bradley. I want to show y'all something real quick before we get into here. Let me see that shirt, honey. I got a new shirt today. And it's fucking dope. Check it out. What y'all think about that one? Don't talk to strangers. Been on a big alien kick, boys. I'm telling y'all. I've been feeling the alien shit.
Hey, you know that game that I play? Like the weird game where I do like little puzzles and stuff?
Yeah.
It's doing an alien thing.
Or is it doing an alien thing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Where's ye mustard stains? I ain't wore it yet, so they ain't there yet. Love that shirt. That motherfucker hard, dude. Fire, fire, fire emoji. Hang on, woman. Oh. Dig cord. Hold on. This shirt's not the only thing hard right now. That is the insane statement. What you just said was an insane statement. Look at Mrs. Hargrove back there. She had a rough day today, boys. Oh, wait, they can't even see you. I just realized that. She had a rough day today, boys. They almost kept her in the hospital.
They almost did. They told me they was going to keep me overnight if my blood pressure didn't go down.
Instead of her blood pressure didn't go down, they was going to keep her in the hospital overnight.
I mean, depending on how that went, they was going to keep me until he was
Oh, it's been a stressful day.
Jeremy?
Huh?
I said, depending on how it went overnight, they would have kept me until he was born.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So he would have been home alone with all the kids.
You been watching me shower? I only dig for it when it's cold. Hey, bub, what's going on, brother? Yeah, hopefully she gets better soon, bub. She's all right, dude. They just thought that she had like early signs of preeclampsia, but she's good right now. What the fuck is that going on up there? Hang on a minute. That's the right one. There it is. This one, the license plate says white trash. Get in the car, Pookie. How are you? I'm doing good, brother. I don't know what that is, but as long as she's all right, that's all that matters. That's how I felt. That's somebody who's got a footprint gas pedal. You already know.
Oh.
How many people's on right now, Marcus?
Hold on 1 second. 4.
Oh.
5.
Oh.
Delete everyone.
So that son of a bitch is beautiful. It's that Joe Dirt whip, oh son. I watched that movie the other night. I think I told y'all that the other day.
Dude, you ought to hop in this rig.
Let's go. What happened? I missed it. They thought my old lady today. They thought my old lady had preeclampsia, or the early stages of preeclampsia, and it freaked her out. And they was thinking about like keeping her in the hospital if her blood pressure was too messed up. But after they checked it a few times, it went down, so it went back to normal. So they let her go. Thank God. If you hold the e-brake and gas from a dead stop, will it willy? It will not willy. If you do not check Discord, it will be your end. I did check Discord, oh son. And ultimately it's up to you. Oh fuck! Oh!
Get in. I'll kill you.
Jimmy!
Jimmy, see if you can get in too. I don't know if you can or not. Damn it.
Is it not 4-seater?
Yeah, it's got 4 seats.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Is it not registered as a 4-seater? Oh, there it goes. Well, hell yeah.
Huh, that was weird.
Everybody put your seatbelts on. This is a high-speed off.
Read my comment. I'll read that shit when I damn well please. No, I'm playing. I get all the information about my 6 to 2:30 shift tomorrow. Oh! You looking forward to it, oh son? You threaten Mackle like that again, it's gonna be a big problem, big fella. Shush, peasant.
So this thing will go up any goddamn thing. Look here. Oh. We almost rolled over.
Oh. Why, hell yeah. I'm glad you are excited about it, dude. So, like, other than the paychecks, do you actually like the job? Like the job itself?
Damn.
Yes, so far I do. Good, dude. Because that's half the battle. Like when you're doing a regular job, it's half the battle actually liking your job. If you're somebody like me, that regular 9-to-5s make you terribly depressed, you'll never find one that you actually like. 'Cause I'm one of them people. I'm cursed to work for myself. I cannot help it. So young and full of hope. I was once like that when I first started working. Man, sounds like fucking Yoda. Winters is over here getting mad in the chat.
Tell him to do his thing.
Do his thing?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What a piece of shit. This thing won't go up this.
Now take it back.
I take it back. Before this thing kills us. Oh. Yeah, break that tree. Good boy.
The goal with this job is to save up for welding school. And then when I become a pipe welder, my goal is to have enough money to support a family. You got a good head on your shoulders, man.
Right now, I don't know where you live. I'm pretty sure you live in the Midwest, Arkansas, right?
No, he lives in
Say Leach.
Illinois.
Illinois. Find an outfit, which I understand you're in school right now, I think, still. Once you graduate, man, and I'm not saying, you know, don't go to welding school, but I have been told by many welders that going and getting on a job and getting the experience is much better than going to welding school. Plus, I don't know if it's the same for welders, but if you go to plumbing school, I know for a fact they will make fun of you.
What, if you actually go to school to be a plumber, they'll make fun of you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Savage.
Not in Kentucky, anyway. I mean, maybe somewhere else, but in Kentucky, if you go to plumbing school and become a plumber, they will bully you until you don't want to be a plumber anymore.
God damn, dude.
I'm telling you, dude, it's bad.
That's with any profession. On-site work is better than schooling. Yeah, I agree. I got a cousin that went to school for like 6 years for some shit, and then when he got out, they was like, "Where's your experience?" He was like, "What are you talking about?"
I just got out of school.
He's like, "I got out of school for it," and they was like, "Yeah, that's not how it works around here. You got to have experience to have this job."
Which, by all means, go and get your certifications, your welding certifications and everything. Learn how to weld, but like, if you do it, don't go into whatever trade you're going into and just be like, "Yeah, I know better than you because I went to school." Like that is what will get you bullied.
He said, "I want to go to a pretty well-known welding school. It's called Western Welding Academy."
Hell yeah. I had a scholarship for Tulsa Welding Academy and I didn't take it. Not because of what I told you, but because I was very not well off as a young man. So
I welded for a while.
I only had a half scholarship.
I MIG welded for a while at Transcraft. I didn't like it.
I love welding.
I didn't care much for it. Who is that? MIG welding is pretty easy, but it doesn't pay enough. Well, I worked in a factory, so I pretty much got a base pay of what everybody else got.
And that's why you hated it, dude. Factory work sucks. You should do it in the field, and you would love it.
Factory work does suck.
Dude, next time this camera goes to cinematic, I'm literally taking my PC and throwing it out the window.
Driver, turn the vehicle off.
I'm not the driver, sir.
Not a weird thing. It's just a right-hand drive vehicle.
Come on, screaming at me.
For what?
I don't have to tell you that. Step out of the vehicle. I'll explain to you.
Lock it so I can't scoot over in your seat.
I don't know how to do that.
Go to personal vehicle and make it an exclusive driver.
Oh, it doesn't work like that. Not for me anyway.
Fuck.
It does work like that.
I'm just gonna stand over here. Read my comment to that one guy. You have to give me a minute. He's in the middle of a scene. It's against the rules to disrupt scenes in the game. I'll let him know. What's going on, Jimmy?
Oh, not a whole lot.
Hanging out, hanging on?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
You know that
What?
thing that pops up sometimes, that says permission for the T radio thing, the
Yeah.
F8. How do
Yeah.
you get rid of that damn thing?
Usually you just say yes, and then just hit like the backspace, and it'll go away.
Alright.
Damn, I'm getting hungry. Oh, Shine.
I had some pizza.
That's a pizza. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's taco pizza.
Damn, that sounds good as a bitch. Did you get it from Casey's?
Nah. We don't have that where I'm from.
Oh. I forgot about the fact of you not being from Kentucky.
Yeah. You guys have all the good shit on there.
I wouldn't say Casey's is good, but I will say that like their taco pizza is really good. I will
Well, like,
give them
even
that.
Like,
Bradley said they don't have a Casey's. No, they don't have a Casey's, Bubby. What do y'all have, Jimmy?
What, like one of our stores? We have a Sheets.
A what?
A Sheets.
A Sheets?
Yeah.
I ain't never even heard of that, Sean. And you think I would with all the traveling I've ever done. Bradley said, a shits? What about Huck's or Hunt's Brothers or anything like that? You got any of that?
Just at like carryouts and stuff. They'll sell the Hunt's Brothers.
Thank God you got that. Hunt's Brothers is so
that shit's
goddamn
good
good.
as fuck. Oh yeah.
I like Casey's pizza, but one slice of pizza is $3 That's why I just break down and buy the whole thing, oh son. What's
But
a Casey's?
oh
my God, Joshua ain't got them either.
We don't even have it like In-N-Out Burger by where we're at, or that kind of
I don't have an In-N-Out burger. I have a McDonald's, a Wendy's, KFC, Taco Bell. They're mixed. You go inside, it's literally called KFC Taco Bell. it's
what the hell?
I know they're mashed together. I have a Sonic, a Hunt's Brothers, a Casey's, El Braceros, a Senor Lopez. And I've got some other shit too, but I can't remember what it is. Oh fuck. You alright?
Yeah, I was trying to get that damn thing off my screen. Sorry, I got it though. Need to heal now.
Yeah.
You'll be limping.
Joshua said, we got a Hunt's Brothers pizza. There's a Godfather's pizza at a gas station, at a Love's gas station in Mansfield. We have a Godfather's. We got a Godfather's pizza. Do what?
We got a Love's.
We got a Love's up like you're going north, you know what I mean, on the interstate. It's right there. We have a 5-star. Do y'all have any 5 stars?
No.
5-star.
So.
5 stars plate lunches are pretty fucking good, dude. And one of our Mexican restaurants got raided by the feds. God damn. We got pizza at home. Pops opens a box of pizza rolls. Hell yeah. I just have like a my main thing is I don't care where I'm at or what kind of like new foods they have or whatever it is. The first thing I'm looking for is a Taco Bell.
I was about to say Taco Bell's like a #1 go-to for sure.
Yeah, dude. What's 5-star? So 5-star, it's another gas station, but it's not like it's not a regular gas station. So like you walk in, you can get gas there, but they've got like a bunch of like food
Just leave it out
selections.
there. I just keep, please. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. Bunch of like different food selections. They got a bunch of sandwiches. They got like a hot bar where you can get like plate lunches and all that shit. You can get like roast beef and gravy.
We don't got none of that here.
Mashed potatoes, corn on the cob. They also sell like pizza puffs, a bunch of different shit.
We have this thing in a gas station. It's like crispy chicken or some shit like that, or forget what the hell it's called. But they always serve like lunch and shit.
We also have a crispy crunchy chicken. God damn, is
Yeah,
it good, dude.
I think that's what it is.
They got like
They
the
have, like,
honey biscuits and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, crispy crunchy chicken is fucking awesome, O'Shawn. That's the only place I'll eat chicken
taters.
from. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I fucking hate KFC. KFC has
Yeah.
like I'll eat at the KFC in Corbin, Kentucky, or London, wherever it is that the original one is, because I've eat there. That's the very first one, and their recipe is still the same from like back when they opened, and it definitely tastes different. It's really good. I like Zaxby's. We have a Zaxby's close to us, but it's like 30 minutes away, 30-something minutes away.
I ain't got that either.
You ever had Zaxby's?
No.
Fire, bro. Took a girl on a date to the Godfather's Pizza Buffet. Godfather's Pizza Buffet? We ain't got that. Our shit sold out of a gas station. One time in the buffet had fried chicken and other foods too. Crispy, crunchy chicken ain't worth a fuck because they cook shrimp in the same fryer as the chicken, and the seafood makes me die. Well, our crispy, crunchy chicken don't serve seafood, brother.
Yeah, either do ours.
Ours don't serve seafood. Ours is just strictly chicken.
Chicken, taters, and biscuits.
Y'all have IGA? No, but the company that owns IGA owns the grocery stores here in my town, which is like Food Giant and shit like that.
My hometown had a fucking IGA. It was like an old school fucking like barn looking thing, but it went down. Dollar General took over it. It was the best place to go though. They had like fresh like meat and shit, fucking fresh like salads and shit, like pasta salads, potato salad.
Damn, Joshua said if we want McDonald's or Burger King or fried chicken or Sonic or Taco Bell, I got to drive 30 to 40 minutes from my house. God damn. And they said, wait, I'm wrong. If we want fried chicken, I can drive 20 minutes to the nearest gas station, but it's not the greatest. What the hell is a K&N?
K&N?
Oh, we also got Subway, too. I forgot about that. We have Subways.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend eating from there, though, because last time I ate from there, I thought I was going to shit myself to death. Oh! Help, I'm being attacked!
My bad. Shit's fucking sensitive on here. Damn, son, he must be getting a lot of tickets.
Motherfuckers do crawdad boils and shit. Skin Chicken said, damn it, I got fat thumbs. It's good. It's good is what it is. Well, I'm just saying, like, what is it, though? What is a K&N? I live way off in the sticks now, bubby.
The only fucking cannon I know is fucking the air filter.
Think of Sonic, but better. They have a really good root beer, hence the name K&N root beer.
I never even heard of K&N root beer.
I ain't either. I've heard of A&W, but A&W's not anything like Sonic.
A&W, and then that fucking one that's in that gray or the gray logo with that barrel. You know what I'm talking about? Starts with a B.
No, I haven't heard of the one that starts with a B. I've heard the one that starts with a M. It's called like Mugs or some shit.
Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
We had a place that only sold fried chicken and like biscuits and sides, and sadly it burnt down. That's unfortunate. Y'all got Frosty's root beer come in a glass bottle? No, we got Frosty's root beer, but it don't come in a glass bottle.
I think it's pronounced
big ass fucking plastic.
BARQS.
You mean A&W? They got restaurants, but I ain't never heard nothing called K&N.
Yeah, I heard of A&W. We had one of them.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Can I go in and get your license or your ID cards if you have them on you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
If you have them on you, name and date of birth.
Yeah.
Alright, what are gonna be the name on these?
My name's Michael Hargrove.
Alright, you got any warrants that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of, no, sir.
Alright, either
my ID. My ID is
Either of
what
you gentlemen.
it is.
Gotcha. Okay. Either you gentlemen have any weapons on you, drugs, or anything like that?
No,
What's
I'll
that?
have cigarettes and a lighter.
Okay.
Other than air/oil filters and shit. And I want some damn fried chicken. I love mug root beer. It's my favorite. It looks like I'll be going to IGA tomorrow for fried chicken, oh shunt.
You hear of Culver's before?
What is it?
Culver's?
Culverts?
Culver's, yeah, they started in like Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well, I think we have some of those in like a town that's real close to me. It's
like
called
a
Paducah.
Butterburger.
Yeah.
They have like Butterburgers and shit. Their root beer is probably one of my favorites. I forget what kind it is, but that shit's so good.
Google ain't ever even heard of that shit either. Now, I've heard of like a Freddy's. A Freddy's is just like Sonic, but kind of better, I guess you'd say. Some.
I never heard of Freddy's either. We have a Rudy's.
Culver's
hot dog
frozen
place.
custard and butter burgers, oh son.
Alright,
Yeah.
here's y'all's IDs back.
Thank you,
Thank
sir. And Discord, Freddy's is fire. The one Freddy's that we had close to us was like 30 minutes away. It was pretty good when it first opened. That is until like it wasn't no more. You know what I'm saying? Because like roaches started getting all up in there. People was like posting pictures of the roaches in the back all over the food, and I'm surprised they ain't shut down yet.
We had a place like that, but it was called fucking steak. What was it? Steak and Shake.
Oh, Steak and Shake? Yeah, Steak and Shake's good, dude.
Yeah, it was until they never cleaned like the grills, and like there was fucking rats, and oh yeah, it was gross.
So
That
Bradley
makes no
said
sense.
it's KN, not KNN. He said he fucked up.
KN?
So he called it KNN.
Still haven't heard of that though either.
What are you talking about?
KN.
Fried chicken.
You ever heard of KN?
What do you mean KN?
It's a restaurant. Oh damn! Hang on, I'll go tell him. Hey, Winters.
Yeah.
Skint Chicken said to tell you that he's gonna punch you so hard in your bird chest that your shoulders are gonna clap.
Who?
Skint Chicken.
Asked.
Do what?
Who?
Skint Chicken.
Sounds irrelevant.
We got a Freddy's steak burger.
X.
I mean, you ain't got to now. Michael, just get in. Go around to the other side, Mike.
Yeah, you have to like get on top and yeah, there you go.
The fuck? I seen it. I looked at it.
Weird.
Not to be weird, I love the Freddy's hot dog. The bun is like toast and the fries are amazing. Our local Waffle House went viral because of a tweaker that fell through the ceiling. He was hiding and waiting on them to close so he could rob the place. Damn, dude. Did y'all know there's an A&W restaurant? Yeah. Yeah, I've eaten there before, right? They got damn good hot dogs.
I like their cheese curds. They're pretty good. The A&W we have is a A&W and a KFC.
Waffle House doesn't close. I didn't think about that.
Damn police always trying to take my monies and whatnot.
What do you do, write you a big fat ass ticket?
Hell yeah.
Dude, you know what I want? Some fucking chili dogs, dude.
Dude, I want your chili ring.
Oh my god, dude. You can't tell me a good old chili dog don't sound good though.
Oh shit.
Chili dog sounds wonderful, Bubby.
Waffle House is gas.
Damn.
I've eaten a lot of Waffle House, and not by decision, but because like every time we do any like shows or anything when we're traveling and we get done so fucking late, the only thing left open is a Waffle House. So we'll go that motherfucker,
Taco
put
Bell
it down.
Is always open, Pookie.
Nuh-uh. My Taco Bell closes at 9 o'clock.
What the fuck?
Taco Bell. Oh!
Oh!
Damn, see, that's what y'all get for talking shit. It's about shit y'all don't know nothing about. God, what the fuck? Dude, tell Marcus to stop with that foolish driving. He knows better. What the fuck? I'll be goddamned.
Tell whoever that was. Oh!
Winters said, stop driving like that. You fucking know better.
Tell Winters to stop metagaming.
Oh shit. Winters said he is stupid.
Metagaming.
I like Steak and Shake, but at mine they have a
we're
kiosk.
switching vehicles. Get up. Get away.
And you can only fill up your cup twice. What the fuck?
Mike, reverse a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know I was fucking driving, man.
Didn't know you were either.
Oh, fuck! It's bullshit? Yeah, it is pretty much bullshit. We don't have a Steak and Shake. We also don't have a Steak and Shake.
Hold on.
Y'all have a Dairy Queen? We used to have a Dairy Queen in my town, but they shut down. But there is a Dairy Queen that's about 30 minutes from me. It is the Just Chatting thread where he posted the KN. How do y'all feel about Cracker Barrel? Way too overpriced for the type of food. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The food is not that good to be that expensive. Cracker Barrel is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying they're not that good to be that expensive. Dairy Queen's really good, dude. Dairy Queen has a like their burgers and shit are good. I'm not an ice cream person though, so like the whole like the whole ice cream thing when they turn stuff, I don't really care about none of that. Dairy Queen around here is overpriced. It's not that I don't like ice cream. I'm just not an ice cream person. Like I'm not going somewhere that's actively looking for an ice cream. I have never woken up and been like, God damn, I just want ice cream so bad. I have never done that in my life. Now, like if I'm offered ice cream, like for example, like if I go to like Sonic or something, my old lady's like, let's get milkshakes. I'll get me a strawberry milkshake. Mike, look at Discord before I crash out. Bro, I've been looking at it.
Mike, you want to go down here to the pizzeria and get in a big ass fist fight because you won't let me pay with food stamps?
Yeah. Dairy Queen in my town looks like a barn and only serves ice cream. Oh, in my mom's town looks like a barn and only serves ice cream and drinks. What the fuck? Last time I had Cracker Barrel, I got chicken fried steak and it tasted microwavable, like the microwavable ones from Walmart. But the cornbread and biscuits were good. Unsubbing, bro. I just read it. Hang on a second. So Casey's not in here. I don't know where Casey's at. I don't know what Casey's doing. So, y'all boys ever seen a pizza burger before? Hell no. Sounds good though. If you want to do that, Marcus will have to play the. Marcus is gonna have two jobs. He'll have to also be the boom stand holder. Howdy, what's going on, brother?
Dude, I can be anything you want me.
I mean, we could just have a cam. Yeah. Or we can get Jimmy to stand around and hold the boom. Yeah, Jimmy. What can I do for you?
Michael, I want 3 damn pizzas, though, son.
All right. What size? Or not what size, but what kind?
Large as hell.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
And
like,
then,
what you want on them?
I want pepperoni,
Okay.
banana peppers,
Okay.
mushrooms, anchovy, ham, pineapple. Y'all got chicken feet?
No.
Why not?
Because who eats that?
Eggs, bacon. Did I say mushrooms?
Yeah, you already said mushrooms.
Okay. Italian sausage, German sausage,
We don't carry German sausage, brother.
Brazilian sausage,
We damn sure don't carry that bullshit.
Swahili sausage.
All right. You said you
I
want
guess
3 of
that'll
these
do
like
all of it.
this?
Yeah.
All right, your total is going to be $187.
Damn.
You paying with cash or card?
I'm paying with card. Hold on.
All right. It says decline, brother.
Declined?
Yeah.
Oh, let me try that again.
Try your food stamp on.
There is 6 of us on. Oh, it just declined the goddamn out of your card.
Dude,
what are you paying with? You paying with a credit card or a bank card or?
oh, food stamps, man.
Well, brother, you can't pay for hot food in the state of Kentucky with food stamps, brother. I can't accept the food stamps. You'll have to pay me with cash or a card.
Mike, just take the food stamps, man.
Dog, I can't do that.
Dude, what if I
don't
give you
have
the
a
card
system. Dude, I would absolutely take your food stamps, but I don't have a system to process it, O'Shun.
What if I give you the card and the pen, you go over here to the gas station, buy whatever you want?
No, brother.
Dude, you can buy double whatever you want. What's 1 time or 2 times 186? That's like $400, dude.
Dude, I can't though.
Michael,
I don't have a system to process
give
it.
me the goddamn pizza.
There's nothing that I
take
want
my
over
fucking
there.
Food stamps.
There's nothing
Take
that
my fucking food stamp. This is food stamps. What do you think? Get down off that motherfucker.
There ain't nothing at the gas station that I want. Now,
You're lucky I fucking love you. I'd beat you to death. Oh.
done told your motherfucking ass. You done? You done, O'Shun?
Oh! Yeah, motherfucker. Eat that. Take my goddamn food stamps.
Ooh! Jimmy, call 911.
Oh. Oh. Are you on fucking meth? How do you move that fast?
Ah! Shit.
Fuck you too.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Get away from me.
All right. Fucking shit. Kosher pork belly. What the fuck? Dude.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, Trooper. Lowe's Kentucky State Police. How may I help you?
I need some law enforcement down here at the Michael Hargrove Pizzeria. I just got into a big ass fist fight with a dude that was trying to like force me to take food stamps.
Yeah, we got some on the way.
All right, I appreciate it.
Well, you have a good day.
See.
Sir, did you call 911?
Well, I told him to call 911. Well, wherever he went, I told him to call 911.
Okay.
Get off my counter, you son of a bitch!
What's going on?
I'm about to beat his ass is what's going on.
I will tase both of you. Do not.
Do not hit him with that. Drop it.
Oh.
You take a fucking swing, and I swear to God, O'Shea.
If you do not, you're gonna get shot. Do not hit him with that. Do not.
Ugh. Fuck.
Quit.
Oh.
Ugh.
Stop it, both of you.
Fuck. God damn it, you don't have to tase me.
Oh, wait, taser deployed on 2.
I've been shot.
I've been tased.
I've
There's
got
a
him.
bullet hole
Winters,
in my
will you
fucking
grab the
shoulder.
other one?
There's not a bullet hole anywhere in you. I did not hit you. You were tased.
That's what being tased feels like.
Yeah, my fucking stomach's tight as hell right now. What am I in handcuffs for?
Each other and got tased.
Maybe I just got a little scared.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
That's illegal to discharge a firearm in a building, just so you know. He needs to be arrested as well.
It's also illegal to fight somebody.
What about the man in yellow? Is he
Well,
probably good?
I was trying to put his
Unemployed.
fire out, and y'all wouldn't let me.
I do not.
Okay.
They were just fighting. fist
I think he was on fire.
Dude, why am I in handcuffs?
Until we get it figured out. Calm down.
I own this motherfucker. I shouldn't be in handcuffs at all.
That's not how that works. You were
That
actively
is how that works, and that motherfucker was holding a fire extinguisher trying to hit me in my goddamn head with it.
Yep, we've seen that.
All right then, so why am I in handcuffs? I was defending myself.
You going to jail too?
I don't know.
Hey, back up.
Mel said that they were actually finding.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not
That's
going
it.
in your pockets, by the way. I'm just patting you down.
That's the reason for the whole thing that started.
Just you feel a bump. It's cigarettes.
You're gonna sit back here for a minute.
Alrighty. I guess I was out of goddamn line. You know what time it is, boys? Oh.
It's a fire extinguisher. You can kill someone with that if you hit them hard.
Man called the cops and ended up being the one arrested. I know. I'm not gonna press charges on him.
All right, man. You wanna tell me what happened here?
So he comes in. Okay. I guess. Hell, I don't know if he was drunk or what. He ordered 3 big ass pizzas. I mean, like he basically named off everything on the list that he wanted. And then I told him what his total was. He swiped his card. It got declined. I was like, hey, brother, it says declined. He's like, okay. He swipes it again. And he started, like, frantically swiping it over and over again. And I was like, hey, brother, it still says declined. So, I mean, what are you doing here? And he's like, well, why is it declining my food stamp card? I said, well, in the state of Kentucky, you can't use a food stamp card to buy warm food. And he was like, well, come on, Mike. Just take my card. Just take my food stamp card and, you know, whatever. And I was like, brother, I can't do that. So, you know, bickering went back and forth, and I hopped over the counter. And he told me, as soon as I hopped over that counter, too, he swung right at my head. I dodged it, hit him, and then we commenced a fist fight. And then you showed up.
Do you have cameras there?
I do. But I'm the one that instructed the dude in the yellow shirt to call 911 right before we started fighting.
Alright, I get that. So it's basically just all he wanted to purchase with food stamps, couldn't do that, got mad.
Yeah. And I don't want to press charges on him for hitting me with a fire extinguisher. I don't want to press charges on him for fighting with him.
No, we're beyond that. We're much beyond the pressing charges.
Well, just so you know, I don't want no look, I don't want no charges pressed on him from my end. I just want y'all to go over and explain to him that things like that.
Well, depending on how the attorney office wants to go about it, I mean, they'll review it. I mean, he's actively trying to bash you over the head with a giant weapon. So, I mean, it can go anywhere from assault with a deadly weapon to attempted murder, depending on how they want to.
Well, he just nicked my cheekbone.
It's the intent behind it. When it comes to that, it's what different. It's like the difference between the court will see. It's the intent.
Will somebody please go over and explain to him that he cannot buy hot food in the state of Kentucky with food stamps? That's all I want on my end.
That's all I want. It's beyond that at this point because it happened directly in front of us. He resisted us. He actively disobeyed lawful command. He knew we were law enforcement. I mean, a firearm was discharged, so it's we're past that point.
Okay. Well, somebody let him know that I'm not the one pressing charges on him, okay?
Well, if these two want to step back, I'll go ahead and get you out and get you out of cuffs.
But pretty much everything that happened was the man in your charger was trying to buy hot food.
Oh, fuck.
His
How about
car
fail?
kept declining. Mr. Hargrove over there asked him what he was using.
Actually, hold that thought.
The man,
Hey, Winners. He also needs to go to jail for assault because he was already down. I had tased Marcus by the time that he started swinging again.
No, when I stood up, Marcus was standing there on my screen.
It doesn't matter. It still does not matter at that point. He was not a threat to you. You can't just swing back.
On my screen, he was. On my screen, he was a threat to me.
If you want to take him for it, you can. Because like I said, on my end, Marcus was still swinging. Even
Oh yeah, for me he was okay. If it's an eye issue, then never mind. We won't
yeah, no,
worry
because
about
your first taser for me, my gunshot and your taser, like you hit him, but it had no effect, and he was still swinging on him.
Yeah, when I stood up, he was still swinging. I was like, "Fuck that."
What'd you get?
But the man in your charger did
Walk in
say
here
that
with
he
me.
was
We'll look at
paying
that
food
camera
stamps.
footage.
Mr. Hargrove then told him that he could not.
I seriously need somebody to explain to that man how food stamps work, though. It'll take 5 seconds. The code is 0384. If Marcus is still in chat, I want him to. Yeah, he's still in chat. I want you to explain what they see.
By the way, Mark, with the thing on Discord, we can do that if you want, but we don't have to. It's up to you. We just don't have a lot of people on right now.
Make sure you let that trooper know that the code changes daily, oh son. It does change daily. Well, yeah, we can do that. See if you want to. Marcus said he wanted to do this one. I thought it was a good idea because ain't nothing happened here in a while.
Oh yeah, no, it's just fun. It was funny.
And it didn't like directly affect y'all in any kind of way. You know what I mean?
I definitely just saved you from going to jail, by the way.
I swear to God, he was still standing on my screen.
He was like half and half for me. I told a half truth.
We'll go back. We're gonna go back on my stream after tonight's live stream's over with, and we're in Discord. We're gonna go back on my stream, and I'm gonna show you where he was still standing whenever I stood up. I was telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. Damn, Marcus, answer.
While we're looking at this, I'll be right back. I gotta go AFK for a second anyway.
Okay. Somebody at Squanchy and tell him to answer. I can't add him in chat because I can't pull my thing over right now. The man needs to answer. Skybox. Typing real slow, shit. Man in yellow hat jumps over counter, yelling at man in black hat. Swings. Oh, yelling. And man in black hat swings. Fight then ensues where man in black hat gets his hind end whipped and goes to get fire extinguisher. Good. There's either one or two things happening there, oh son. Either one, she's feeling you, or two, she's looking for a reason to fire you. So, and both of those should make you nervous. Just tell her you about to dig in that butt.
All right. I see what I need to see.
She can't fire me. Now walk over here with me while we explain to this gentleman how food stamps work in the state of Kentucky.
I don't want you to aggro him or anything.
I won't. Marcus?
Yeah.
I'm not pressing any charges on you, by the way.
Good.
It's totally up to the state. I still care about you. I just want you to understand,
man.
oh son.
You should just let me bought them damn pizzas.
I just want you to understand, oh son. I'd have just gave you the. I just gave you the goddamn pizzas. You just can't buy a pizza like that with stamps in Kentucky. That's illegal, oh son.
I didn't want to hit you, Mike.
I'd have just gave you the pizzas. If you just told me, hey man, I'll come back up here about a week and pay you for them, I'd have gave them to you.
You know I can't do that, Mike. I wasn't going to pay you in a week. You know that.
Yeah, I know, but it's the thought that counts.
Well,
not the action, oh son. It's like Christmas morning.
You think you can bring them down to the police station for me?
Yeah, I will.
I'll get you back next week.
I'll bring them down there for you, oh son.
I'm sorry for hitting you, buddy.
I'm sorry for hitting you, man.
And I'm sorry you're going to have to replace that fire extinguisher.
It's all right. It didn't work no how.
Whenever... Yeah, it did too. Whenever I stuffed it down my pants, it went off.
Oh, well, hell, I didn't think it worked. Casey must have replaced it. I told him to replace it 6 months ago, and he never did. Chat said, did you ever get that African sausage? I don't think he asked for that, boys.
No, somebody asked D for it.
Oh.
Is that your friend?
Oh, yeah. I'll pay you the second Tuesday of next week. I'll pay you next Tuesday for a pizza today.
I love you, Mike.
I love you too, buddy.
Bail me out.
Yeah, I'll come get you.
You're a good man.
We're gonna head on down to post 11.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry about that.
You're good, guys.
I'll be down there soon, brother.
Thank you.
Damn it, O'Shane. All right, to finish the scene, I gotta go down there to the jail and get Marcus out.
You're all good. I'm eating real quick anyway.
All right.
Oh, is that?
You didn't know, son. Gotta go down to the jail and get Marcus out. I love you too, Michael. I feel left out. I love you too, brother. Can y'all make the General Lee? No, I don't believe so. Did anybody in chat tell Austin there about the new YouTube channel? Bro, dude. Oh shit. There you go. So this YouTube channel that I'm sharing with you now, there's no content on it yet, but the videos that are being put on there, they're not repurposed live stream videos, like where it's just live streams that are edited and re-uploaded. It's not any of that. It will be 100% original, organic content specifically placed on YouTube and only YouTube. That way, here in a couple weeks, whenever my wife has my son, because I won't be able to live stream whenever she has him for at least a week or so, y'all will still get content from me, because it's easier to sit here and like edit content and be able to get up when she needs me and go in there and help her than it is to like sit here on live stream and like try to listen for her or yell for me. But there'll be videos that get uploaded 3 times a week to that channel specifically, and it'll be kind of like a Papa Meat Oompaville style YouTube channel. I was showing some of the guys earlier before you got in here what the editing style looked like, and everybody collectively agreed that it's hilarious and it's very interactive and they love it. Can Discord see the boy? Yeah, when he's born, dude, I'm gonna post a picture of him in Discord. Alan asked me to do a IRL hospital live stream. His name's Oliver. Asked me to do an IRL hospital live stream after she has him and stuff, and everything's like calmed down. Talk to y'all and let y'all know how it goes. And I'll more than likely I'll do that. We're just waiting here for Marcus. Hope he doesn't look like a moist walnut. I'm sure he will. So I was doing this right here one day, Jimmy.
What's that?
I was doing this right here one day, you know. I wasn't revving the engine, wasn't doing none of that, and one of them damn new LEO fucking got out and started yelling at me for it, dude, and I got off the bike that I was riding and beat his ass, O'Shine.
What the hell?
But if he looks like you, he'll be good in life. Shit. Hopefully I can make a good life for him, dude. That way he ain't never got to worry about nothing. Him and my other kids. What's he doing, dude? Told you I'd come get you, O'Shine.
Goddamn food stamps. Took my food stamp card.
Did they?
Yeah, it was involved in a crime.
What you gotta do now? Fill out for a new one?
I guess.
I hate that son bitch won't go
state.
up. You're suing the state?
My damn food stamp. Hell yeah. Take my damn food stamp card.
My goal is where they don't have to worry about bills, and if the meal's too expensive, yeah.
Dude, you would be like utterly surprised at how much of my finger is missing.
What, where you filleted it today?
Yes, dude. It's like a chunk.
Oh my God, bro.
It's like an eighth of an inch thick.
God damn.
I'm telling you, it's wild. Which I sharpened the hell out of my knives. So
I'm about to say, callus didn't stop that blade, did it?
Hell no.
Some bitch just worked right through that.
You know, the worst part was it barely even hurt. It bled like a motherfucker, but it mostly cut through callus.
Oh. Well, thank God for that, dude. It would have fucked your shit up, dude, if you didn't have no calluses.
I ain't got soft hands, brother. I ain't got soft hands.
If you didn't have no calluses, that some bitch would have cut down to the bone, O'Shine.
Dude, if it would have hit at the wrong or a different angle, it probably would have cut down the bone.
Man thought he was going to have to go get stitches.
It hit me and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, my engine just
like,
fucked up sitting right there.
I was like, I just demolished my shit. I just sharpened this thing. I was freaking out. I was like, damn, I've cut my finger off. I looked at it and I was like, oh, that ain't that bad.
I used to be a produce manager, right? And I was in the back cutting fruit, dude. And I was wearing gloves and shit. And I was cutting through a watermelon with this big ass like machete thing that we had. And fucking the juices of the watermelon come out, dude, and the glove got slick. And I fucking slipped up, dude. And about the time I did, that fucking knife come barreling through that watermelon, dude, and just filleted my goddamn finger almost down to the bone, O'Shine. I'll send a picture of it in Discord. Oh!
If I had $1 for every time I've been ran over by a car door, I'd be rich. Fuck you for calling the police.
I didn't call him.
Yeah, I was going to hit you before you whooped my ass once.
I didn't call him.
Oh.
I had a better childhood.
It wasn't me, old son.
I want them to have a better childhood than I had. I don't want them to have to miss out on things. Don't get me wrong. My mom gave me a great childhood, and I don't want my kids to have to meet in a parking lot every weekend. I don't want them to have to see me give my car back to the dealership.
Oh.
Yeah. Feel that, dude.
Ain't nothing wrong with giving a car back to the dealership.
No.
I ain't done it yet, but I ain't fucking scared to neither.
Show up, go, buddy. I just can't pay for this bitch. You just got to take it back.
No. If I ever have to, dude, ain't nobody repoing my shit. I'm running it through the fucking showroom. You know how many times I've thought about just going and stealing catalytic converters off of a car lot? You know how easy it is to get away from that?
Bradley said they're going to have to whoop him.
They gonna have to whoop me. I'll beat the shit out of repo, man. If y'all know anybody that's repo men, don't take this to heart. I know it's a job and they get paid for it, but fuck you.
Only repo man I ever knew was my cousin. He worked at Rent-A-Center.
Fuck those guys too.
He told me, he said I wouldn't even. He said I wouldn't even hardly go repo nothing. He said I'd show up, knock on their door. He said if they didn't come to the door within 10 seconds, he said I'd go get back in my car and leave.
If you roll up and hook up somebody's car and take off, fuck you, dude.
He did say though that one time he did knock on somebody's door, and the dude started getting hateful with him and shit through the door. And then finally he opened the door up. And when he did, he walked into his house. And he was there repossessing a PS5, and the kid was sitting there playing on the PS5, and he just started snatching that bitch out the wall and unplugging it from the TV and everything else, and just walked out the door, took the controller from the kid and walked out the door with it. Like, damn it, boy.
That's crazy, bro. You know what sucks, too, is like, if you go and get one at Rent-A-Center, they, like, damn near force you to pay more.
Yeah.
It's like, if you buy, like, I went to go get a, whenever Xboxes and PlayStations, the new ones first came out, I went to go buy one from them, and to do the what do you call it, the fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
Like the pay as you prepay thing or whatever?
Yeah, the payment thing. To do the payment plan, it was like $4.99, but to buy one straight out, it was like $780. I was like, you're fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
They asked for it because I guarantee you, had I done that payment plan, I wouldn't have paid that bitch. Hell no, I got the money and I still won't pay them motherfuckers. Fuck them.
Austin said it's just the way my mom did it. She never told me it was a repossession. She just said we were trading it back in. Winter said it's time. Austin also said my brother works a tow truck company and he has done repos.
That fucking
Bradley said my uncle sets mobile homes and years ago he would repo them. Damn.
Damn, man.
So just take a motherfucker's house, bro.
Fuck, I'd kill somebody. Kill that.
You're in there taking a shit and it starts moving.
Imagine you pulling up with a trunk load of groceries, dude, and you just see your fucking house driving by you down the road.
When I was younger, my mom got one repossessed, dude, and she straight comes to my room and tells me, she's like, well, go get your shit out the car. They taking you son of a bitch, old son. I was like, oh, hell no. Not my Pokemon cards. So I went out there and I was like, mister, why are you taking our car? She was like, yeah, that's right. You tell him, honey.
That's fucked up, dude.
You tell that son bitch he ought not be taking our car. Fucking half a lower tab hanging out her nose, probably.
Austin said when my brother was still paying for his four-wheeler, the repo people came and my grandma had to pay for it. If repo people came to my house for my vehicle, the whole town would see a chase through the middle of town. There's been a couple times when I was a kid, dude, our shit got repossessed, dude. It's fucked up, too.
My shit repossessed. You come to my house and try and repossess some of my shit, you better watch the fuck out, because I'm getting it back in blood.
I remember one time when I was 18, I got a PlayStation 4, I guess it was, from Rent-A-Center. And I just decided one day that I didn't want to pay for that bitch no more because it was like fucking $80 a week or some crazy shit like that.
Dang.
And I called him. I was like, y'all gonna have to come get this motherfucker because I ain't paying for it no more. And I played the fuck out of that bitch, dude. Before they came and got it.
When we go to the new state, can the intro song be "Back in Blood" by Dolph?
No.
The sheriff had them take the door off the hinges so the sheriff could clear the trailer and make sure nobody in there. Damn it, boy. You know how fucking mad I'd be, dude, if, like I said, if I was coming home with a trunk load of groceries and I just see my fucking house pass me on the interstate?
Dude, I'm telling you, I would start blasting if I see my house pass. I'm not joking.
Dog all up in the window and shit.
Dog all confused. They don't know where the fuck it's going. Austin said, when my brother used to rent stuff from Rent-A-Center,
but not like this, motherfucker.
But when they couldn't pay, we just made Rent-A-Center stuff disappear. Shit.
What hat is that you have on? Whoever this is right here. I've never seen that hat again in my life.
Dude, that's a Wildcat. That's a
Kentucky. Yeah.
What number is it? I've never seen that in my entire
I've never seen that hat
Let
either.
me see. It is.
Why did the AI mod delete that message? Hang on, I can still read it.
65,
I would just go ahead and
but
drive
you
myself
have to
off
do
the
the
road at that
variations
point.
of it.
Oh, it's because it was like a suicidal
It's a
message.
MAGA hat, but like I do the variation. I hit the enter button and do the variations, and I found this one. There's a Tennessee one too.
I'm back, boys. I had to do some cleanup.
Yeah, it's that one.
They would look through the stuff they left and finders keepers. Damn, my bad. No, you're good. It's where Kick's still relatively new, so the AI mods, like, it can't differentiate between like a hypothetical joke and then what somebody's actually saying.
I just screamed.
Who is screaming?
I don't
I thought
know.
it was in Jimmy. Jimmy, is everybody okay over there, buddy?
Yeah, one of the kids.
No.
Okay.
Well, look at Winters with that hat, that mustache. He looks fancy, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
That mustache looks like it needs to be licked off of him. Come on.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
What the fuck, dude?
You gotta get a grip, dude.
Oh, I'm trying to get a grip on you.
Oh,
You need to get a
dude.
grip- You need to get a grip over there. All the way
trying to
away.
get a grip.
Bradley
on you.
said, "Is that D? Hey, honey."
Oh my gosh.
Austin said, "I'd flip a 180 and drive towards the tow truck if I knew we couldn't get away." My buddy D, man, was fucking getting his truck repossessed. He said them motherfuckers whipped up on him like law enforcement was like 3 cars, stopped him, and tow truck showed up, and he was like, "Damn, bro, let me just at least get my shit out." And they was like, "No, fuck that, back up." Fucking hooked his
He
shit up and
said,
took it,
"No,
dude.
fuck that."
Some of those dudes take their job way too serious.
He said motherfuckers took his
Yeah.
cigarettes, his
Yeah, they've been
lighter,
walking
his
around with plate
motherfucking
carriers
wallet.
and shit.
Dude, it's like
Which is
armed
understandable
security.
because I blast their shit. Not gonna lie.
He said that motherfucker took his wallet, his cigarettes, his lighter, his cell phone
Oh,
charger.
bro, if they took my cigarettes, I'd be pissed.
Dude, I was about to start. You talked about wearing plate carrier. I was about to start ragging on like armed security, but I'd do that if I could.
Shut up. Oh my god, I will fucking.
I may one day be getting back on. John was supposed to fix the internet to my PC 2 months ago. Damn it, boy.
He's depressed. Leave him alone.
Next time I get pulled over, or next time you get pulled over, ask the cop if they've ever had ligma. And when they say, "What's that?" say, "Lick my balls."
No one, absolutely no one would fall for that. And the fact that I know that was Austin without seeing the.
That was Joshua.
Chat, oh my god. Sorry, Austin. Joshua, that was dumb.
Have y'all ever seen repo truck drivers crashing into each other?
I know what
I
hat
have
this
not.
is.
Ye to the Hall said he's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy I
Body armor
refrained
and
from buying
accessory.
this.
shoes, lower body. What? Where is hats at?
In that hat section.
Slug my
Oh
balls.
no shit, Sherlock. I fucking hate you, dude.
Meds be working.
Below shirts and overlays.
I found it.
There you
Why
go.
he say I can't? What he say? I can't hear him.
Can't. Boy said he can't hear him.
Hear it now?
I should be able to hear you now.
Fuck you.
That's not nice.
Utah Hall said meds working. He's perfectly fine. He just hates me.
He doesn't hate you. I look like a damned idiot.
Oh my gosh, Bradley, quit. I seen that in chat before Michael even said it.
Sorry, baby. What's the girls doing?
Dude, this may be a
Might
match
be them,
made in heaven. Y'all don't even know it, dude.
You gonna make me
No.
a bunch of them corn dogs? Or am I gonna make
He
No.
said, no.
Nah.
I'll go ahead and tell you.
Nah. Are you struggling to find that hat, dude? Good gosh, I'd be happy
No,
if
I
you
found
went
it.
for
It just looks stupid on my forehead.
Oh. We gotta have the right hairstyle too.
Says character had a
Yeah, I
wide
ain't
ass
changing my
head and it
hair.
just didn't match.
I ain't changing my hair. I ain't doing it.
I need to buy a speaker so I can hear y'all better when I work.
Dude, get AirPods.
Yeah.
My brother worked at a tow truck company and he had enough of his boss. The last straw was my brother's daughter went to the hospital because she broke her arm and the boss made him give him x-rays and a doctor's note and the boss ripped him up. Oh no. So you coming to cases
See,
or what?
people straight act like they ain't never been smacked in the fucking mouth before. That's what bothers me.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Too many people has gotten way too comfortable with saying whatever they want online and not getting their shit rocked for it.
Oh yeah.
Because I promise you, you will not talk to me.
And they won't say
like
it
that.
though when you're in person though.
Yeah, no, they
And you
won't.
will not talk to my wife like that. You will not talk to any of my close friends like that. Because I will smack you in the fucking mouth.
I'm gonna do my best to come to Casey's. Casey said that he will, like, in fact, come get me if I try to find a reason I can't go. But it's not that I'm trying to find a reason I can't go. My old lady was in the hospital today. She went up there for like a routine checkup for the baby and stuff, and they said her blood pressure was a little elevated. So, yeah, she was there from 1:30 p.m. until 5, and they was checking her because they thought that she had early signs of preeclampsia.
Yeah.
Or hypertension, so they was trying to like be careful and like check, because if she did, then obviously, you know, they was going to keep her, and I wouldn't be streaming today. I'd be up there, but by the grace of God, she's all right, so they let her go and come home.
Isn't preeclampsia where the fetus itself has high blood pressure?
I don't know.
Well, I guess it wouldn't even be a fetus at this point. It's probably a damn that motherfucker a damn baby.
It's a whole baby, bro.
That's a baby.
It's a baby.
Yeah, he could, apparently, according to the doctor, he could be here anytime between now and June 25th.
Oh.
So that would be my only reason of not being able to come, if I'm being honest with you.
Tell Miss Hargrove to keep that motherfucker in there.
Marcus said, keep that motherfucker in there. Just a little bit longer. She said she finna just evict his ass.
No, dude.
He said, no, dude.
If he's like already 10 pounds, then that would be understandable.
Yeah.
They took me earlier because I was going to be too big.
She said she's never had a small child bring her this much stress before they existed.
See, whenever I was in my mama's belly, she was like right at 8 months, and I was 10 pounds, and they said that I was like a half a pound a day at that point. So it was like, yeah.
He said whenever he was in his mom's belly, she was 8 months pregnant, he was already 10 pounds, and then they told her that he was gaining a half a pound a day. So they just went ahead and took him early. Huh? Oh, she said when her mom was 28 weeks pregnant, she started trying to come.
So I don't know what the
Kick
weeks are,
bounties.
like that, but
Go touch grass for a chance to win 100 subs. Hell yeah, Ocean. We're finna do one of them live streams.
do that live stream, just be like following around in the grass, just
rolling around for 30 minutes.
Yeah, might as well.
Preeclampsia is when your blood pressure is too high and stays too high during pregnancy, and then you typically have protein in your urine, and it can cause organ failure. Oh.
Was that Skint?
No, that was you to the hall. Yes.
Her name isn't actually Brooke. There's no R. It's just Book. If she says anything, where the fuck did Wilson go?
Hey, go!
Get in the Discord and tell her to come back unless y'all are arguing.
I don't know if Winters is there.
Well, you can't never be normal. Is that what the fucking bitch said? Your doctor.
She was like, we do want to make sure y'all are safe.
Well.
That was a little unnecessary.
I fucking hate my wife's doctor. I fucking hate that bitch. No, I hate them both. I hate the ultrasound lady and my wife's doctor.
Why do you hate the doctor?
Oh. Because the bitch always treats me like I'm some kind of criminal.
Oh, no, that was whenever we were
you
talking
are a
about me
criminal.
getting my tubes tied.
That's not the point.
She said, what about you?
Yeah, they always treat me like I'm a fucking criminal. That's why I don't like them, dude. They will snatch him out the womb if it keeps happening. Yeah, they told us that the earliest delivery date that they may bring him to is June 11th. 37 weeks. She said unless her blood pressure just goes completely wacko and just goes crazy, and then they'll take him that day. But anyway, yeah, fucking my wife's got to take that what are they called?
Glucose test.
She's got to take the Love Knox blood thinner shots in her sides or whatever. And it bruises the shit out of her because the needle and shit's so long. And then fucking we get into the damn ultrasound woman room, and she pulls her shirt up or whatever, and she was like, how'd you get these bruises on your side? Start looking at me all hateful and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at me like that for? And Brooklyn was like, no, I take Love Knox. And she's like, okay, well, I just want to make sure. And then she's telling her doctor about it today, and she's like,
I mean, hell, whenever my wife goes to the doctor, they don't say nothing to her. They better not neither, because I'll beat the shit out of her.
yeah, and then fucking doctor or whatever, she was like, and she's talking about her getting her tooth tied, because like that's what she decided she wanted to do. She's like, well, if I have a C-section, then I'm just going to go and do that, because it is what it is, right? Well, then all of a sudden the doctor looks over at me all hateful and goes, well, what about you? And I'm like, well, I just go fuck myself. I never said that I wouldn't fucking do nothing. I was like, that's not something that I fucking just ignored, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think when it comes down to it, my wife tells me she doesn't want it anymore. I'm gonna have a vasectomy.
Some doctors are annoying assholes. They just don't like me, dude. They hurt like a bitch and they cause big ass bruises.
I'll fix that shit.
Yeah, her bruises are only like that.
What's he doing?
What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing.
Women's hormones just go to shit after they have anything like that done. I'll be damned if a doctor talks to me sideways like that. I'm paying you, bitch. Act accordingly. I went to the doctor with my mom one time because of her appointment. It was before mine, and the Middle East doctor was pissing me off. So he couldn't understand it, motherfucker. Them doctors act like they ain't paid to be there or something. Motherfuckers always want to try to like look at you hateful and shit. I don't know what's up with that. I'm starving. Yeah, that was cool. Nurses do more than doctors. I know. I'm starving and shit. Yeah. About to die out, shit. Thought Kick Bounty was a bot. No, it's not. LOL. That's Kick itself sending a comment. Lucky for us, me and my woman had some absolutely wonderful doctors and nurses. The nurses are cool, dude. They're really nice, understanding and shit. Try to be helpful towards both of us, even though, like, you know, I was more or less worried about Brooklyn. They was just trying to be helpful towards both of us, and I respect that. But the damn doctors are the ones always treating me like shit. Hang on. He said, I hate when my wife gets a UTI or something. First damn thing the doctor says is, I might be cheating on my wife or I gave her an STD. What the fuck? I already read that. The doctor at our local clinic one time, and I swear she had something against our whole family. Probably. At this point, I only see a nurse practitioner or a PA. We have a nurse practitioner. We don't have like an actual doctor because I don't get along with actual doctors. Yeah, nurse practitioner. Somebody do exclamation mark. Never mind. Huh? I think Holly's a nurse practitioner too. One of them might be an actual doctor. Hell, I don't know. Oh, it is Holly's? Well, if it's Holly's, then yeah, she's the doctor. Oh, I miss Lauren. I'm happy for her too. Huh? She like fights cancer and shit. Yeah, she's one of the cancer specialists. It's a female. And they say it when I'm not there. Damn, O'Shawn. Huh? Oh. I don't believe in doctors. I'm a man. I can take it. Keep going. Boys, I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm gonna have to end the live stream. I have got to go make supper. I have got to eat something. I'm feeling shaky. I need food, oh son. You're not going nowhere. Dude, I have no other choice, oh son. All right, but here, look, guys. Again, if you ain't done it, I need you to go follow that. It's super important. You have no idea how important it is. Just go over and subscribe to it. Ain't done there yet, but it will be.
Go subscribe to my blank.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Don't pawn nothing doesn't belong to you. That's right, oh son. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be back at 5:30. Well, I'll see you later, Bubby. Sign up for Medicaid while you still can. Hell yeah. Y'all don't pawn anything that don't belong to you. Don't microwave metal. And sign up on food stamps while you still can, boys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hell yeah!